I'll dance for your wedding. If I'm invited.
Yeah, you'll get it.
You sure?
Oh, yeah.
I'll get picked. What is that football team? I'll get picked. You know, yeah, easy, no? Where you see that he begging for a pick too, eh? He will say, boy, anyway Raj going, I have to go pick me tuna.
So we just get on with your family, yeah?
He's put on your mic.
Yeah, he controls your mic. So if you want to hear, he cut you off. If you don't like you, know that why he cut you off.
There's nothing.
Oh, no, like.
You seen it? Because you have to, see, you have to have people from behind you. Why Facebook has sent a notification, boy? Nobody in our one.
As soon as the program starts, they're gonna do it.
Oh, no. Take it off. That's what he had on when we came in.
What's that?
I said that's what he had on when we came in, so I take it off.
Oh.
What you going on Facebook?
My name, Dr Raj, and I have to send my friend request.
You can accept it?
If I get it.
Okay.
You send it?
Yeah.
Well, thank you for staying here with us on Power 102 FM and a very special nighttime greetings to you. Special thanks as always to 9 Miles International. Well, taking our time, it's now 8 minutes after 9 o'clock, and we do welcome you to Trinidad and Tobago #1 nighttime program when it comes to sex education. Sexplosion on Power 102 FM with the only sexologist in the Caribbean, Dr. Raj of Total Image and the Adult Therapy Center, and there he treats all sexual dysfunctions in both male and female. And a very special good evening to you, family. How are you going today?
Pleasant good evening to you. I am fine, and I see that you're looking fine. After last night, a lady said she was laughing before she went to sleep when she found out that Junior walks around with a picture of his ding-a-ling in his wallet.
But you mentioned that to her? Or,
I mentioned it on the program. You see, I wanted people to know the things that it is we doing.
Okay.
So I say I wasn't talking behind your back.
No, but did she say that when she could meet me after meeting that?
Well, yeah, of course, she wants to see the ding-a-ling. If you could send her a picture, if you could send her something.
Okay.
Right?
So,
See, look, trouble reach.
So, trouble. Okay.
Wicked angel is here.
Wicked.
Pull that here, darling. Pull that here. Oh, you looking like in the army, so. You get it? My God. How are you, darling? Come near her, you know, she don't bite unless I ask her to. I should warn her about that.
Yes, you should.
And don't forget to pull that thing that looks like a thing in
Yeah, the
front of you.
thing now, you know.
So,
the thing that you like.
Yeah.
Don't swallow it, eh?
I'll try.
A little. First time I hear she say that.
Yeah,
Okay.
So we have two angels with us tonight. Wow. We have an angel in training and we have a veteran in the angel business.
I'm telling
Wicked
you.
angel. Looking sexy. I find that thing zip up a little too much, and I see me boobs. A little too early for that. Yeah, 10 o'clock.
So
Give
what
you 10
happened?
minutes.
So
I have to give you 10 minutes to see your boobs? What trouble is this? You don't know that will be inspiration for me to do a better program?
Yes, as a matter of fact, you can take it to a whole new level after viewing. You're probably confused.
Right now, Studio is a comedy show.
Your family will tell me.
No, not no.
No, because
No.
no, look, because
No.
no, I'll tell you why. You know, just now I thought she was doing sign language because I see her doing this. So I tell myself, wait now, this is TV.
Oh my gosh.
I what? I what?
Family's not Christmas time these days, divorce, eh? So it's a Friday evening, and as always,
It's a lovely Friday evening because this evening we have two of the angels here. As I said, one in training, and not all the time. I'll tell you when, darling. You get people dizzy out there.
no, but apart from that, you will find your hands sleeping. If you're going at this rate, family, your fingers will get numb.
For those of you on Facebook, you'll know the joke. For those of you who are not on Facebook, well, too bad. It's the joy of being on Facebook. Why your eyes opening so big?
No, just no family. Turning to see the back of my head. So
You know what I can't understand?
Sorry?
Why it is you on Facebook while you're on your live program?
So from a minute there,
Oh my God!
from a minute there, when she turned, I thought I was advertising Head and Shoulders because only see the back of my
Okay,
head.
head.
But no, but that's good.
I'll get better as it goes.
But of course you.
We hope so. You have to improve as you go along. Well, since the program started off with a lot of chuckles, I think we're going to have a very good program tonight. Let's see. We have anybody on Facebook yet, right? Because nobody make a comment. Nobody has sent a threat to me as today.
No, we haven't.
Today I got a threat for one of the angel for the angel being here.
You got a
Why it is I must have an angel on the program? She wants to be the angel on the program. She's jealous. So careful, eh? She might pelt something through Facebook there and hit you on your head.
You should have to be jealous. You could just come and join.
Exact. You see?
There's nothing
I
to be
tell you.
jealous about.
Come and join. The more the merrier.
Wicked angel is here, boy.
Boy, there's no wicked has landed.
This is a no nonsense.
It's good. No, she real wicked, eh?
If
So
it's too much, we could share it.
here what? Make sure your panty have a nut in it. They don't call you wicked for nothing.
Oh, I don't get why she's so careful.
Yes. Your bra might come off and you don't know how, when, or why.
Okay, I just put it drop.
Ah, yes. So, Junior, we have any breaks, something to take? I need to know that from
Yes,
before. So I will,
well, as a matter of fact, what we can
we ain't
do
starting
now-
the program yet, you know. We'll start after the break.
Okay, so we're going to take a break and we're going to come right back.
You sure?
Oh, yeah.
You're breaking and coming?
Breaking and coming.
Okay,
So,
break and
but
come.
we usually come up and then. Okay. Oh, yeah.
You like to break and come too?
Now, break and come means more. So, yeah, break and come.
Moron.
Nice name for a resource. Anyway, folks,
Well,
taking our time.
break and come is moron.
Anyway, folks, taking our time, 12 minutes after 9 o'clock inside Sexplosion on Power 102 FM with Sexologist Dr. Raj of Total Image and the Adult Therapy Center located out at St. Augustine. We're going to take that break and come. We're going to take a break and come right back. Stay tuned.
102 FM, the business format, 60 minutes of news,
I'll get
analysis,
better.
and discussion about money.
Family when we finish.
When he talking, you put it on. When he and I having a conversation, keep it on me.
Okay. Alright.
Family, when we finish it, your hand will be sore. They go say, your mother go and say arthritis.
You got it, right?
With communications and
Hey,
business
have you want to play the tune now?
Mondays,
Oh,
Yeah.
Right after the break.
Yeah.
empowering you.
You had no, and then you can put it on him because he go make a comment about the tune and whatnot. And when you come back to me, then you come back to me.
Oh, God, look at Q up now, boy.
That is cute.
You know,
You look cutie.
that is cute.
Don't spoil it.
Compliment what she does. Send her roses just because.
I could imagine somebody must be running the bathroom.
Violin she loves.
You'll dance in the bathroom?
No, somebody so.
The camera on you. Hey.
and hold her closer all night long.
Should have across that one.
Today, find 100 ways.
It's not bad too, man. You know how much people get the cup of this?
Don't forget, there could be
Oh my gosh.
and no love. Need her so much more. Why don't you say? Maybe she has in her mind that she's just wasting her time. Ask her to stay. Find 100 ways. Keep cool, help you keep the love warm. You just know your only chance. Take the time to open up your heart. That's the secret of romance.
It's the kind of music that separates the men from the boys. If you play this and nothing happens, the family go home on it.
Something wrong.
Oh yeah, if you twiddle it, twiddle.
If this one more star she wants, go away. In your arms tonight, she'll say that she loves you. Sweet is the death if she wants to pay. Find 100 ways.
Really, you don't take right?
Yeah, I'm sure they enjoy it. I don't like to cut a song in the middle.
I don't like neither.
I hate that.
I don't like to cut nothing in the middle. Not in cake.
Just the cake from the end.
In your arms tonight,
Family a penny for your soul. I say like in deep thought.
Ah, Penny go fire. She go man. Oh, Penny.
sweet is the death if she wants to pay. Find 100 ways. You better believe love today. Find 100 ways. I'm telling you to love her today. Find 100 ways. Oh, love her, love her, love her. 100 ways.
You know, but this could be a sexual tune as well, you know. Of course. Because what she is saying is try it 100 ways.
I don't know much.
You don't know what. You're learning. We're going to teach you. Now we bring the expert to teach you. She right next to you.
Right,
And you notice she inching closer and closer and closer.
Look right,
And you have nowhere to go.
I'm nowhere to go.
look right, you're gonna be a professor.
Ready for this?
Well, I can tell you this is what it's all about, Sexplosion on Power 102 FM. I tell you, we've got some people doing shorthand here today, so it's been very educational, you know.
Bear with us.
Bear with us. It's all good. Anyway,
I
folks.
think I'm going to be laughing all
Yes, yeah.
because I know I'm being tickled by Wicked Angel from very far.
Mm-hmm. And,
Our new angel here, she's.
I'm pretty sure.
Nervous,
I am
nervous.
You're nervous? Why are you
No,
nervous?
nervous.
I don't know. Like
Lie down
back
on the
of
table,
her.
you'll get a massage and I will relax you.
I am
That'll
pretty,
distress
I
you.
am pretty sure when she goes to bed at night, as she gets home, she's gonna be doing all.
Don't so.
all
Anyway, folks, we're here, and why did we play that song? It's a follow-up from yesterday. It's a follow-up from the things that we've been talking about on this program for so many weeks and months and maybe years.
Yeah.
And this is really a song dedicated to lovers, to couples, and especially the men, do you find 100 ways to tell your partner, tell your lover, tell your wife, your significant other, as we like to say, or some of us will say, or better half? Do you find 100 ways to tell her that you love her, or show her that you love her? How many of us really do that? One of the questions that was asked yesterday was, the mood, setting the mood and whatnot. And if you are in a foul mood, if you don't treat your lover properly, if you don't do the things that she or he will appreciate, how are you going to make love? Or how is that person going to feel loved by you to want to make love to you? And those are the questions we have to ask ourselves. And I mean, the music of the 70s and 80s were really mind-opening type of songs. The tune, that's why a lot of people like back in times, old school. You hear them talk about it. You hear the younger generation, they tell you how much they love old school music. But for us who were part of that era, when those tunes it meant something. The tunes said something. It's like that song we played last week, Secret Lover, that ties in with the things that we were talking about.
Yeah.
You could find, anytime you search or you go into any one of those tunes from the 80s, 70s and 80s, more so the 70s and 80s, not so much the 90s, 2000s and whatnot, but the 70s and 80s, you could find a tune that will touch on any sexual subject.
Oh yeah.
Without it being as raw as a sexual subject.
Yes, but apart from that, what happens is that at that era of music, everything was played live. Now you have someone sitting in a room with a computer and they're doing everything.
Well, no, it's not, I don't call it music now. I don't call it
live music. Is
I don't
more
call it music.
appreciated.
I remember as a young man growing up, this is an aside, I would go to concerts. I love going to concerts. I think I've been to every major concert you could think about. If you call any artist from the 70s and the 80s, I've seen them live. You call any artist, I can tell you I've seen them live, performing live. And live music was it,
Oh yeah.
right? What's that guy? Thomas Dolby. He's the one who started synchronizing music and
Yeah.
and coming out with that
Tom.
crap.
Tom.
Tom Dolby.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I even saw him live. Because in that era, this was about 85, I think he came out with that. And he started that kind of synchronized music and coming out there. And then you remember Millie and Vanilli never sang a tune?
Right, yeah. As a matter of fact, strange you mentioned that because last week I was watching a story of how they got trapped into that.
How they got trapped into that?
They met this guy who did Boney
Boney M, yeah.
Well, Boney M was in that slackness as well.
Right. Really, of course, yeah. Boney M never
And the same manager that Boney M had
was their manager.
made a deal with them. He front them money.
Uh-huh.
And then when they came into the studio to record, he tell them, look, this is a miming thing that you all are paid for."
Just yeah. Pretend you're singing.
Right. So the first hit was such a big success
That they continue.
that they continued one more. The Girl Is Something.
Yeah.
And then one of the guys, the dark one,
Yeah.
not the cat eye one,
Yeah.
he realized what was taking place, and he went and had a meeting with him and tell him, look, we can't face this thing anymore, because sooner or later
People will find out.
people was noticing what was happening
Yeah.
on stage.
Because when they went to perform, that's when they noticed that they weren't singing.
Yeah, they wouldn't sing. Yeah.
They couldn't sing.
Because it could perform.
Right.
No,
But-
they could have performed, but
They couldn't
but they
sing.
couldn't sing.
Yeah.
they could dance. They had the dance moves because one of them passed away.
So recently.
Yeah,
Yeah,
one
yeah.
of them passed away. and-
But and that's when the whole thing came back up.
Yeah.
Right, I remember that. But the point I was trying to make is that we talk about love, we talk about sex, and we talk about, education in sex. If you listen to some of these songs, you get the education in sex. One of the reasons why ABBA was so successful, ABBA did not speak English,
right, yeah.
right? They spoke Swedish, and I think French. But the reason why their songs were so powerful and had so much meaning is because they actually learned the correct words. So their songs were all correct.
Oh yeah, yeah.
The English language that they used was correct English in the right settings. So that's why they became so popular. Although they couldn't speak the language, their music was that. And of course, later on they learned to speak English and think fluently. But when they started, they did not start it
No,
off
they don't.
like that.
No.
So, but when the songs were written by Benny Anderson, it was written in perfect English. So that's what they went and sang. It's like, you know, a lot of Trinidadians, they sing a lot of Indian songs, but they don't even know the meaning of the song, which is true. But they sing the words of the song. They will rehearse the words of the song. And eventually they will learn the meaning. They will know the meaning.
Yeah, oh yeah.
There's a popular one going around now called Gunga Gana. You know what's the meaning of that literally?
Wow.
Dotish song, you know. Gunga Gana is a Dotish song. They're singing a Dotish song. And everybody dancing to it.
Okay.
That's what the meaning, that's the meaning of it. That's the literal meaning of it. Dotish song. I'm singing a Dotish song. For everybody.
But it's like to God
Wash
when
your
it,
clothes,
you know.
hang it up. He was teaching you to wash your clothes and hang it up.
They dance.
I thought that what the song was about.
Gana means to sing.
Okay. But I like it.
Well, right, but it's a Dotish song.
Yeah, but you like it, but you don't know what it means.
Right. No, but that's exactly the point. But getting back to talking about relationships and whatnot. When you have a song that touches you, how many of us listens to the word and try to follow what is being said in the song? You know, remember there's a song by Ray Parker Jr., I'm in love with the other woman?
I mean, oh yeah.
That was a very popular song.
And a woman needs love.
Yeah. I just like you do. That's
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
But that's a fact. How many of us practice that? A woman needs love just like you do. A man will lie down there and tell a woman, well, I need some love up. But think about the woman also needs some love up. She needs to play. She needs to feel childish at times. She needs to feel to feel vulnerable. We need to feel vulnerable and we need to feel love. We need to feel that comfort. But how many times we get that? Are we fortunate enough to get that in our relationship? How, you know, do you sit and laugh and joke with your spouse and spend those quiet moments or those moments when you actually feel a sense of, you know, I could really spend the rest of my life with this woman. I could really spend the rest of my life with this man. He makes me feel so comfortable.
I see that angel, there's wicked angel laughing like she might not in that at all.
You're not in that?
No, he could, no.
It's quite the contrary though.
He's a cunt one.
She's looking for that.
Quite the contrary.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I enjoy that.
You enjoy that?
Yeah.
See, there you go.
No, but again, it is so important to make your partner feel wanted, to make your partner feel loved, to make your partner feel appreciated. And for all the years we've been on this program, going over it on and on and on, my thing is that how many persons out there hold on to what we're saying and put it into practice. Really put it into practice. So at the end of the day, you could say, you know, Sexplosion have taught me this. Dr. Raj has taught me this, and it has made my relationship much better.
Yeah.
And that is the power of the program. The power of the program is not you and I come in and sit here for all these years, talking sex talk, making jokes, having the angels come in ever so often, having guests on our program, and we're not reaching people to do the right thing. It is not simply entertainment, but it's also entertainment in the sense that you become an entertainer to your partner. And that is what is important to me. How many listeners and viewers out there have become an entertainer to their partner, that when they lie down and they cuddle and they make love, I'm not talking about having penetrative sex, I'm just talking about just cuddling and appreciation. How many of you out there use what we say on the program to achieve that? And this is the important factor of the program. That I have taken a decision to direct the program in such a way that persons start extracting something from the program. That's why the programs are replayed on my YouTube channel, Dr. Raj, the Sexologist. It's on my website, drrajtt.com. It's on my Facebook page, so that you can go back. I have one person, she said, I'm your perfect stalker. I said, what do you mean? She said, go back and look at all your programs. Well, I love that stalker because that stalker is so pretty. She could go back to look at all my program over and over again. You know, when a gorgeous woman tells you that, it's like, a pity, I can't look at you. You telling me you're looking at me all the time, but I want to look at you.
Maybe she's telling you that in order for you to see her, you need a binoculars.
To see her?
Yeah.
No.
No.
I see her ever so often
Oh,
in photographs.
Oh,
In
okay.
photographs.
Oh, okay. Well, I know you're some guy who like photos. So, you know, that's great.
Of course. So she graced me with a few photographs like this. Tonight I got one here but she and two other lovely ladies. So Still looking at it.
What the singing group? 3 degrees?
4 degrees.
Okay.
That looks like 100 degrees, but if you see how hot that is.
Well, tell you what we are going to do, since it's 100 degrees. We're going to take a break, and we're going to be right back. Well, just to remind you that you are listening to Sexplosion on Power 102 FM with the only sexologist in the Caribbean, Dr. Raj of Total Image and the Adult Therapy Center, which is located out of St. Augustine. Tell you what we are going to do. Take that break, and we'll be right back with you. Stay tuned.
Yeah, pointy.
For a minute after you're sucking it back home. What's the other song you want to play?
I'll tell you after. The second hour.
Oh, the second hour.
Yeah, not now. You're rushing the brush?
The event of the
When did they
summer
brush
is
it
here.
out to be slow? Marcel, come with it, say, God, don't be
You're Rastafari.
Hey, you know, I didn't want to say anything, but I thought you brought that there for looks, because I see we take a break, we played a whole song, and you didn't even urge your hand to touch that too much.
I was studying the angel in front of me.
Yeah, boy, she can fuck on my brain here, yes?
They can't cuss on the air, you know.
Can fuck on, you know? Yeah, I haven't seen, how long I haven't seen you? It's been a while, right?
She wasn't here for about a year. Last year wasn't here.
No.
It's a long time. Since cock and teeth.
Oh, so it was like Arrow then? Long time.
Why you live on air still?
Oh shit! Oh God!
Take care on your tongue. And you're keeping it in the right place. You don't need to keep it on me.
So you're learning, sweetheart, which is very, very good.
You're learning something.
Next, we're gonna send you to the Olympics. Where you can
What category?
The fun and vibes is coming. Sponsored by
That's the movie boat.
Dairy Dairy.
You know about that?
That's international.
Before you put the girl on floor exercise or something,
You can't about better.
Trinidad and Tobago. Where weddings.
have you seen somebody with legs and buttocks like that? And you go put in something with to hide that inside a boat? Inside a boat,
No,
you
but
hide
I'm
in a
using
bottle?
my hands now, so you want me to use my hands.
Family, that's not yours. That's your mommy's zone.
You want to put on a floor exercise with a leotard, something tight.
Yeah, but she could fall out.
Yeah. Family, what you love
We
is
talking about her butts and you want to kick it.
no family love is they're too crazy, yes.
Next thing you see, well, mommy.
One can tell you that nobody does better what we do best when it comes to sex education, right here on Power 102 FM with the only sexologist in the Caribbean, Dr. Raj of Total Image and the Adult Therapy Center. Well, folks, just to remind you that this program may contain material that is not suitable for children. Parental guidance are therefore advised. Now, here is where we give you the opportunity to interact with Dr. Raj. Feel free, our lines are open. 222-8255, also at 612-8255. If you do decide that you want to send him a WhatsApp of your question, you can also do that on his private mobile 740-1961. You are listening to a program that's informative, educational, of course entertaining, exclusively on Power 102 FM. Yeah.
So we need to say good night to a few persons here. Rishma, Rishi, Anil, Geeta, Jeremy, Celia, Lorna, Sasha, Stephen, Rachel, Nixon, Keon, Sharmila. Now, of course, those of you who are on Facebook, hit that heart button as much as you could and a thumbs up.
Yeah.
That my IT person say, make sure I tell people that.
Oh.
Who we have here? Sonia, Perveen, Shiraz, one of our long-time listener, Marlene, not our long-time listener,
okay.
Listra, Marisha, Rajesh, Lisa, oh, the beautiful Lisa out in Princestown. Sachin, my nephew. How are you? Lisa again. Ogande, my cousin. Sasha, Sandra, Sumitra, Elsia, Gail, Stephen, Savita, Cornell, Sally, Adrian, Janelle, Mary, Bert A. Great Bert Roach boy.
Family man.
Remember him?
Oh, yeah.
Rabindranath, Shari, Sushila, the beautiful Sushila, Riza, my brother from way back when, Justin, Laura, Helen, Jennifer, Joyce, Naim, Anand, Ravi, Ashiki, Deborah, Cyan. Oh, Cyan, how are you? Cyan is monitoring us. Anybody make a mistake on the program, they have to go home. Derek, my good old friend from my classmate from Northeastern College, Derek, Tony, and who we have here again, Usha. Wow, we have a nice audience, boy. Andrea, Akash. So hit the like button, hit the hearts,
Yeah.
and maybe something might happen. Maybe I will get a heart on this side.
Yes, with the amount of names you called it, from 1 minute I thought it was a political meeting that we were presenting.
Political meeting. Why are you going down that road, Junior? You know,
You know we don't like
I
that.
deal with sex.
Yeah.
Right? Sex causes controversy in politics.
No, but let me tell you something.
Sex causes controversies in politics. Nice breasts. Lovely breasts. Yeah, go ahead.
No, when you, like for instance, when you have big conventions, sex is important.
I'm not going down that road because you might know something that I don't know, and I'm not talking Trinidad don't have them big conventions where sex is important. Hi, good night, Dr. Raj. Why my hussy cannot find my G-spot and someone else can? What that means? It means your husband not taking the time to find it.
Is that or the other?
First of all, to find the G-spot, you have to use this finger. Not this finger. This finger.
Oh, you had to come up short.
And you have to do this, curl your finger up to the top, and say, come here.
Okay, but let me ask you.
And if she jumps, you hit this spot.
Okay, well, let me ask you.
And if she a jump, you're hitting this spot. You need to adjust down or adjust up.
Well, let me ask you the $1 million question.
That has happened. If not, we could find it for you now. Yeah.
But let me ask you.
So I should look in my direction first though.
They are telling you why it is. You mentioned this particular finger. Why it is not, well, for the average person, they would think the longer finger would be the better. Why
You don't need the longer finger. I'm trying to tell you it's not that far inside. You need this finger.
Okay. No, well, I figure with the longer
It's like
finger.
an inch inside, you know.
Well, I figure with
It's
the-
like an inch inside. Why are you using a 3-inch when you could use a 2-inch?
Hey.
Why are you overdoing it on this finger? It's much more difficult to manipulate with this finger than this finger.
Oh, well, okay. Okay.
That's the reason why. Your wrist, you're going to get carpal tunnel syndrome
Yeah.
doing this.
Yeah.
And you can do this. And then you could gore. You know what they call gore?
Gore? No.
Gore.
What's gore?
That's a Hindustani word. Means to move
To
around.
twirl,
To
to
move
twirl.
around. Like your gore.
Yeah. Oh,
Like your gore tea.
yeah.
You never gore tea?
No.
And taste it? And your gore tea. And it is.
Yeah. I like that gore talk.
Uh-huh. PPSA, I'm a woman. I know what I'm looking for. I can help you to help her find it. Ooh. Ooh, we want to help the angel? Oh, she want to help us to... Come on down. Oh, PPS is one sexy woman, eh? And she have nice long fingers. Send a picture of your finger. Send me a picture of your finger. The one that to gore.
To gore.
That's gory.
Yeah, let's see let's see that finger. So we can know if it will touch the G-spot.
But yes.
A nice slim long finger.
Yeah.
It's not going to cause too much a widening of the passage.
No. And your
Why are
fin-
you looking at your fingers? Let me see your nail.
And the top of your fingers won't fall, right?
Well, I
Depending on how much speed you're going at. You know, it's like the chocolate thing. They say melts in your mouth, but not in your hand.
Uh-huh.
If your finger would melt inside, or
oh, you mean and if you have one false nails and
yeah,
whatnot?
but yeah, yeah.
Okay. Pleasant good night to Shakira. That's another beautiful woman.
Is she?
Yes.
Where she's from? What area?
Okay. Ooh. I didn't. Oh, flip. Fat. You know, things can be so deceiving in this life. I saw this beautiful picture. Beautiful picture of two lovely watermelons looking at me.
Okay.
And a pretty face on top of the watermelon. So I said, beautiful breasts, and I stopped at that. So she just says, hi, good evening, and whatnot. And then she said, open the picture. And I opened the picture, and I'm seeing paradise.
Oh, so in other words, you said
Everything. The whole shebang.
Oh, so you went down in the valley.
That ain't no valley, that two mountain.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Two mountain with a deep river in between. Phew. Lord, thank you very much for that. I really appreciate that. I'm going to sleep good tonight.
You're welcome.
You can't have that. What
No, but
trouble
I'm
is?
telling you, I'm telling you, you're welcome. I am supporting what
I
did.
hope you'll find my G spot. Ooh. I would like to try.
No, well, you can always get one of those. No, well, you can always get one of those long-time alphabet thing.
A, B, C, D, F, G spot.
Yeah. You remember those, right? The long.
They never had that. Them didn't go to school. She went behind the school. She told me.
Oh,
She spent most of her time behind the school. Well, we can never even see the school.
uh-huh.
She was too wicked to go to
It was
school.
2 weeks. Okay. Anyway, folks, taking
Ooh.
time 20 minutes before 10 o'clock inside Sexplosion on Power 102 FM. Yeah.
She says the finger is nice, but I think she'll enjoy my tongue, and she wants to know if I agree. I agree. She have one of the sweetest, longest tongue that you will come across. Longer than yours, yes. Longer than yours. It could reach places that yours does touch.
Could reach
So that
places.
one reach in.
That one reach in.
See, could reach places where the sun don't shine.
That too.
Yeah.
I feel like crying the first day of my period. Apart from antidepressant and exercise, what do you recommend to lift my mood? Do things that you enjoy.
But of course, yeah.
Do things that you enjoy. Sometimes you need some me time. Go to the movie. Go and walk around in the mall if that's what you like. Go for ice cream. Now, who don't like ice cream? You don't like ice cream?
Need a cake.
No.
You don't like cake and ice cream?
All ice cream.
All ice cream? All?
I'll eat it, but not. I wouldn't eat it.
You
How
like
about
it?
what if we put some on your nipples? Well, you see, she started to like it already.
But this is what I'm.
Run up upstairs and bring the ice cream that we have upstairs.
I would ask if you don't like everything with cream.
So it's the presentation.
It's where they put the ice cream.
But I wouldn't just go and eat it.
No, you wouldn't just go and eat it like that. You're right, girl. Ice cream is heaven. Whoever invented ice cream must have been an alien visiting here from a really hot place and said, let me give these earthlings something to enjoy. Do you know when ice cream was first introduced?
No, don't have the slightest idea.
At the World's Fair in Chicago. 18, when was the World's Fair in Chicago? 18 something.
Oh, that's my dad met mom.
No, serious. That's when ice cream was introduced to
In
the
Chicago.
World's Fair. It's the
I
best thing ever.
I really thought it was my grandmother when she put the big thing on there and she
And she started to do so.
And she started to.
Well, she come from that era.
You know that, right, Angel?
I know that.
And you had to put salt in the ice and.
And all the journey. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't like ice cream and cake. Salisha, what wrong with you, girl? A pretty sexy woman like you don't like ice cream and cake? That's a first. Well, no, that's a second because you said it before her. Good night, family and Raj. This person is your family, boy.
Who's that?
Christine?
Christine. Hello, Christine. How are you going, family?
Family.
Yes, nicely. Christine is a woman, right? Next thing you know, I say, nice lady and is a man.
But you know you could use ice cream for sex, eh?
But as a matter of fact,
You know that?
Yeah.
All of a sudden, the person who don't like ice cream is like, she let them go for. They come out of the hole and it's like,
And you notice when you said that she could use it
for sex.
you notice she started rubbing her stomach.
You know, I don't think that's her stomach, Junior. A person's stomach don't be so low. And she don't have a big belly hanging down.
No. Darling, you pull that thing across your chest.
So why are you hiding? You know, when did a woman become conscious of something? All of a sudden, her hands was there freely, rubbing whatever she was rubbing. And Friday we talk about it, it's like
But
Come right up.
No, but I have better than that for you.
What?
She pulled that thing across her like if she going to church. You know when you're going to church, you just pull
That's exactly what she's used to go to church. Who tell you she don't use that to go to church?
It's like, no, but the thing about it is maybe she...
Well, what wrong if she uses that to go to church? She can use it for both.
No, but I'll tell you why. The way she put it is like she don't want you to see what's below, but then she realizes it's a see-through thing. So
I wish the audience could really see that part of it.
So I don't know what.
But we can't do it because it's not 10:30 yet.
No,
and if you do it, we might get shut down.
I don't know what is the drill because she covers it up, but you can see right through it. But anyway, it's a food for thought.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Anyway, folks, taking our time.
You don't eat ice cream, you lick it. Well, lick, suck is the same damn thing.
It melts in your mouth.
It melts in your mouth, not in your hand.
No.
My other buddy from high school, Rudolph, is on. Mark is on. How are you, Mark? Thank you for doing that thing for me. Yes, ice cream of course. Okay. So, somebody said freezes the and lick it. So, too loud. You're deaf. You're in a live program. I try to figure you out, darling. I'm really trying to figure you out.
Yeah. I thought the metric system was hard.
That hard. You harder than the metric system, yeah.
Yeah, as a matter.
We come from the imperial era, so one of the things about radio, Adrian, is that radio is theater of the mind. If we show you the angels, you'll stop imagining what they look like.
Yes, but apart from that, he will go faster.
Doing what? Put the camera on him! Lord! That's what I had to catch him doing.
No, but it's a fact, right?
Maybe that's why he wants to see them.
Yeah.
So if your darling lover likes ice cream, a good thing to do is to take her out for ice cream
What, yeah?
and give her some ice cream to lick. And you could take some back home in a container. And I'll tell you something, and this is no exaggeration. You see local ice cream, the guys who just sell it, and the ladies and them who are pale when you're going up Toko and thing,
Yeah.
best ice cream in the world.
No, yes. No, that's a fact. As a matter of fact...
There was a guy in Sayangradi called Lali. He used to make the best ice cream in the world.
Yes, but as a matter of fact, you don't even have to go far. Even if you go into St. James.
Well, no, at St. James you get some of the best ice cream, I know that.
From these little carts.
Yeah, the carts, the guys with the carts and whatnot. Sometimes they're not consistent with the standard, but Alicia Alexander says, hi, good night.
Family, you're getting it good. You're getting it now.
I'm locked on from sexy Alicia. Some person said they love the program. Ice cream is heaven, yeah, well, we know that. Love the program, right. Now, of course, you know this is an interactive program, right? 740-1961, that's my personal number. It is my cell number. I send broadcasts from it. I take calls on it. So send me a private message on it. If you don't want me to read it, I would read it. And if you want to talk junior about, send it fast.
Oh, yes, man. You can do that.
I like that. I like to encourage that way, yeah. If you say junior have a big head, I say, boy, it's so big, he can't even walk through the door.
Yeah, which means that she saw it.
You missed that. She nearly fainted. Darling, if you can't handle it, go outside, wet a towel and put it on your head and come back.
I tell you.
This is Friday night, you know. Friday night is not last night, you know. Last night was tame, you know. When you see Junior stand up there and take doggy pants.
Oh my lord.
No, oh my lord.
I tell you.
Over on that side.
Did we have to go there and help him?
Well,
No, it's always the new person.
What? That's initiation.
It's always the new person.
Yeah.
It's never...
Yeah.
Wicked has done that numerous times,
Oh,
so it's
oh,
not
oh,
her.
no, but she came from.
While you go in so numerous, Wicked will be creeping under the table.
No, not who.
She'll be creeping under. You see, she's taking care of business.
We need to make some memories with this table.
Don't forget the name of the program. Don't forget the name of the program is Sexplosion. So you know what?
It's an explosion of sex.
It's an explosion of sex.
It's an explosion of the myth. But we hear what she says. Now, if you notice, Wicked, It's a new table. It's the same table, but it's a new cover. We haven't broken this out yet.
So it just needs some memories.
It needs some memories.
Yeah.
When they were covering it, Junior and I were here, and we were crying because we were remembering some of the things that were being erased.
And then the guy came on and said, "What you're about to see, you are in the twilight zone."
So
Everything
and
is buried inside.
it
that
transformed into this.
table. Yeah.
And we were telling him, you say, we wouldn't believe the memories we had on this table.
Yes, the same about fun memories.
Oh yes.
We had a porn star come and she sat on this table, and 2 persons were partaking in the saltfish
Yeah.
right here.
And when we say saltfish, boneless, huh?
Now the bone in the center is sweeter than ever.
This
What's wrong with
table-
you?
No, this table has so much memories that even the little power 1 or 2 face smiling still.
Still, watch.
The little guy on the table
He's
here,
smiling.
still smiling still. That is tell you the history.
Yeah, watch out. Watch out, he smiled. Right in the hoo-ha was.
That is to tell you the history.
There's someone here put on the tongue.
Oh my god.
He did, but it's on the other side. On the table.
Dropped tongue under the table. Somebody says I look sexy. You just wanted to tell me that. Do I look sexy? Let's see. You're missing that.
Flavor saver, fix it, flavor saver.
Oh,
Yeah, the flavor
the
saver.
flavor saver.
What do you call it? The flavor one?
The flavor saver.
Flavor.
I know it has the warm room.
Yeah. No, but that's when you plug it in. It becomes
A warm room.
Anyway, folks, taking our time, 10 minutes before 10 o'clock. Sexplosion on Power 102 FM. Trinidad and Tobago #1 nighttime program when it comes to sex education with the only sexologist in the Caribbean, Dr. Raj of Total Image and the Adult Therapy Center, which is located out at St. Augustine, and there he treats all sexual dysfunctions in both male and female. Tell me what we are going to do, take a break, and we'll be right back with you. Stay tuned.
United and moving forward as one. We're one people, one nation, and all in this together.
We are all in this together.
Let's do this with Cheryl Wilson on Power 102, empowering you.
The Supers are on the way and ready to take the stage. Kiss Jamboree 2019 at the ML Ballpark, McCoy, on Sunday, 4th August.
And features the
Next week?
superheroes and
You're free?
champions you love.
So put on your cakes and get your masks ready.
This is the Superpower Kids Concert of the Summer.
That's when she come back tomorrow.
Kids Concert of the Summer. Kiss Jamboree 2019. Superheroes and champions. Kids Jamboree. Kids are only $80 and adults $100. Tickets are out, so get them now at Francis Fashion Shoe Locker.
What you just do when the night and question child.
Tuna and Arima, Fats International, Arima in Trent City Mall, and at Boom 94's offices, 88 to 90 Abercrombie Street, Port of Spain. So, get your access tickets
Have a
early
nice
and
smile.
join in on the adventure. The Supers touchdown at the Kids Concert of the Summer. On Sunday, 4th August, Ballpark, McCoy. Superheroes and champions. The fun vibes is coming. Sponsored by Sunshine Cereals, Dairy Dairy, the Milky Milk.
Family
Fats
shy.
International.
Family shy.
Live each and every Saturday from 6 to 10 p.m. on Power.
I am
You
Dr.
have
Raj.
you have a tablet for that.
I am Dr. Raj Jr. I am Dr. Raj Jr. And you know the commercial says, sooner the junior the better. Do you use Colgate? Use Colgate?
Join us for some
I'm not. I use a herbal toothpaste. No.
You know what it's Colgate?
Toothpaste?
No kids.
Yeah.
Make his brush.
Makes kids want to brush that they use. You never heard that commercial?
I don't know.
Use Vicks.
Use Vicks?
Well, fuck off.
Fuck off.
That's what Vicks is for, fuck off.
But you didn't know that? Yeah. If you're coughing.
Awkward. That's slow. Very slow.
We are not 45, you have this go 45.
Wait.
But there's nothing that we have seen.
The bigger the has helps.
Yeah. At least the most important thing is that you're taking it in after. Some people don't take it in at all.
Tall.
Oh gosh.
Well, I can tell you that it's all about putting the fun back into sex education right here on Power 102 FM. Don't forget, with the only sexologist in the Caribbean, Dr. Raj of Total Image and the Adult Therapy Center. Well, just to remind you once again that this program may contain material that is not suitable for children. Parental guidance are therefore advised. Now, for those of you who would love to interact with Dr. Raj live here in studio, you know, some of you might have something sexual that might be bothering you and you need to get answers. Well, you can give Dr. Raj a call live in studio at 222-8255, 612-8255. Those of you sending in a WhatsApp or a text message on his private mobile, that can be done as well, 740-1961. You can also send in your messages on our website at Power 102 FM. Yeah.
So, folks, what are the things you like your partner to do for you? And I'm asking the angels in the studio that also. What are the things that you like to have done for you, to you, by your partner, and they're lacking in it, or they just do it often? Simple. And Nadia, if you're not getting me on Facebook, it's because you're not my friend on Facebook. If you are my friend on Facebook and you go on my Facebook page, you'll get me live.
Right, yes.
Because I am live, and we have a lot of viewers on Facebook. And we have increased that. Judy, Listra, Darren, Catherine, Petal, Savitri, Ethel, Pamela.
Okay, we have a caller on the line.
We do?
Yeah.
Let's take that. You need to.
Hello and welcome to Sexplosion. Good evening.
Hello?
Hello, good evening. Hello, we're not hearing you. Hello.
Speak into the mic, don't listen to us on radio. Yes.
Actually, tonight.
Go ahead.
I enjoyed the program a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I just decided to call in. Yeah, keep up the good work, Dr. Raj, and my junior angel.
Thank you very much.
Well, thanks a lot.
But that's good. I like when people call in and
Yes.
if they're enjoying it. If you want us to give us an encouraging word about the program, but I did ask, I hope the angels are thinking about it.
Yeah.
Well, I like to have so and so done, and I like to have so and so, and I wanted so and so, and it has never been done.
No.
And I wonder if June. Oh,
Junior. Junior name always coming up.
yes. You know why?
Why?
Because you're my sidekick. You have to take over from where I can't go.
Yeah, okay. I like that.
Oh yeah, today's the anniversary of the landing on the moon, right? 19th of
No.
Yeah,
Today?
19th of July. Yes, 19th of July, 1969.
Well,
The
two go
69
together, eh?
What?
Because 69 and honeymoon. I mean, it's almost like a wedding. So the United States sent people to the moon in 1969.
50
Why
years
did they
ago.
wait until 70
Well,
to send? But they wait until 69? What's up?
it's synonymous with sex.
Oh.
That's what you're trying to say, Junior.
Okay. I rest my case. Yeah. So the honey ran out to the moon.
They didn't find honey when they went to the moon. They find moon dust. Remember how many people came back with moon dust and moon rock?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I see a couple of fellas smoking it. And you never done, you know, you do smoking moon dust
Moon dust.
in 1969.
Catherine. I wonder if that's the Catherine Khan that I know
Catherine Kahn.
from
I know
school.
Catherine.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Yes, so what are the things that you like done? Is there 100 things that you like done? Does he find 100 ways?
101.
101.
But it's just like these simple things. Just like these simple
Well,
things.
it is the simple things.
But like recently, I got a donut, and the donut made the mark of love on it. Just a simple gesture like that, just a nice little donut mark of love. You know, it make you feel,
Love.
Yes,
yeah.
And the most important
like,
thing,
like you guys spoiled a little bit.
yeah. Did the donut have a
Like
hole?
it
Did the
had a
donut?
hole.
Did it have a hole in
It
it?
had cream in the
A
center.
donut is not a donut without a hole.
No,
It
no.
had cream in the center.
The cream in is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it had
Next thing you tell me, another cream in the center.
Well, what kind of donut have cream in the center? A dough and a nut.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're watching the right place. No, but those are the little things that I think. That's why I tell persons when you're going home, you know, your girlfriend or your boyfriend or your husband or your wife likes certain things to eat. Whatever it may not be anything fancy, it may not be anything expensive. Get it.
No, as a matter of fact, sometimes.
Because a person will say, well, why the man buy you one donut? He could have buy a box of donut. No.
Yeah.
Just that one and donut made my couple of on it. That was enough.
So you couldn't bring half for ourselves?
Was it written in capital letters or common letters?
Capital L with a
That's
small
love.
V.
No, but that is real love. If it was in common letters, then yeah. But if it's capital letters,
But she could have bring the L and the O for we or the V and the E, some you know, a piece and you and I would have shared with that.
Yeah.
Be part of the love.
and I love donuts, I know.
I should have bring the V. I'm saying like the V.
Oh, I love to lick a V.
You can't-
Wait, you're in church?
with family, you're Catholic. Now, I can't say Catholic because that
That's
is
enough
sexual.
fall between the V.
No, but that is no. Hey,
So you don't like the V?
yeah,
Have to love it, I want it.
no. And
What are you talking about?
wait,
Wait.
I thought you were talking about the
I talk about the V and the donut. The love.
You have one?
No? Yeah.
You didn't bring it in?
you walk with it.
We don't believe it. Let us see it.
It goes with me everywhere I go.
It goes.
The V on the donut.
Seeing is believing.
Yeah, if we see that, we'll know.
Yeah, and I'm like Stevie Wonder. I wouldn't say I'm blind.
I know I say a feeling.
Look, you see, look, I'm blind.
Do it again.
No.
You too slow.
Yeah. So
But that's a good gesture, and I mean those are the things that a person's supposed to do. And if you do those things for your partner will feel a love and appreciated.
oh yeah, the little things.
The little things.
You need to go out all the way.
You need to make a person feel special. And I would like any man out there to tell me they don't like to receive a gift.
No.
And not just a gift for birthday. And
No.
Valentine's,
A gift for birthday, as a matter of fact. Well,
You're expecting that? Socks and kerchief.
no, I don't get so.
No, I'm not speaking about it.
No.
I'm not speaking.
My
about-
wife does tell me plain. For the first part of the year, from January to May, do not buy anything for yourself.
between January.
So I am like, why? Because I'm not thinking of birthday coming up in May. Because you make it hard for us to buy anything for you. And would you believe 2 years in a row, out of the blues, I went and bought things. And it was exactly what she wanted to buy for me. The exact same thing. When she saw it, she was like, she didn't say anything until the day of the birthday. She said, I was going to buy that. I told you not to buy anything. And this was somewhere in March. So I stopped buying anything between January
and
to May month for myself. So I starve.
so
I like to buy things for myself. I like giving myself gifts.
So when it's May, you may buy. It all depends
I
on
don't
how
buy.
you feel.
After May, I buy.
Uh-huh.
Maybe.
Maybe. Okay. Yeah. Well, no, I like that. I like that.
But
Family all right here, Angel?
Yeah, I kind of telling people to watch them.
you are?
Telling people to look.
You're telling people,
we lie,
you're letting out our secret?
No.
This is supposed to be a secret. Nobody not supposed to know about this program?
No, he just.
Don't tell nobody here.
He just anything he said, no, but continue. Yeah, but you do your thing. You play with your knobs. You put your fingers on your knobs.
Especially when you have it there.
Yeah, and go from.
And don't move it.
Now go from 1 to 10. No, go from 1 to 10.
Caress the knobs as you're going along. Watch.
Yeah.
What's the word?
Gore?
Gory.
No, not gore. Ooh. I'm having so much fun tonight. I guess it's because of you, you know. So long I haven't seen you. And you're looking prettier than ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, girl.
You what? No, repeat what?
No. Trying to get in our business. Do not encourage him. Do not encourage him in our business.
So long as, but you know, right? But so long I haven't seen you, as a matter of fact.
She should give it to you.
Yes. So long I haven't seen you. Yeah, yeah. So that's fair.
Give me the
enough to say,
wine.
right? Yeah.
Such a long time.
You know when you leave here tonight, family here, you say, but he different to the other. I think he different. Eh?
Yeah, he not as nice.
Yeah, he not as nice. Yeah. Cause last time when I came in, she said,
Put the camera on him.
what's in family?
What it was?
Is it when you come on the tight bucket? But it was nice seeing you last night. It's the first time I met you, right? And tonight is the second.
We were the first and last.
And tonight is the second night I'm seeing
You know what she told me when we left there?
She said,
I hope that fella not there tomorrow night. I said, who's on? She said he wants to sit down in the corner there, the red man.
No, she said, that is Junior.
Yeah, she said.
But you know, you kind of nice. Then family. So you didn't thought that was kind of nice when you saw me, right?
She fell in love with you immediately. The girl couldn't sleep last night.
Yeah?
She couldn't sleep last night. She told me she said she had a restless night.
So you're young and restless. Yeah?
She was only thinking about you, Junior.
Oh, God.
Right through the night, she could wake up and she's waking up only, Junior.
That is so
Oh,
sweet.
Junior.
That,
Junior.
oh, that is so sweet.
But did you tell me that coming here tonight?
Yeah, you didn't tell him that.
I'm speechless.
I know somebody like that. You're speechless? Speechless, you said that. I still like it though. Even though you showed me half of my face. But just kidding. I'm just kidding here. I just wanted to see your reaction.
You know, she actually went in front of the camera.
I just wanted to see your reaction. Anyway, folks, taking more time, 5 minutes after 10 o'clock, Sexplosion on Power 102 FM. The guru of sex education, Dr. Raj, our total image and the Adult Therapy Center. There he treats all sexual dysfunctions in both male and female. Well, tell you what we are going to do. We're going to take a break and we'll be right back with you. Stay tuned.
And every Saturday from 6 to 10 p.m. on Power 102.
I wonder when he said rundown bus, he means down. Or if you say double dutches. I know family would say, Raj, where you getting from, boy?
You still sending out. How many people you sending it out to?
I'm trying to share it in people chat. Because they don't have you as a friend.
So you're sharing it?
Yeah.
Share me. So wait. So you want me for yourself? You're sharing me?
Is that okay? No?
Yeah, share me.
Alright.
We like to share.
Kiss Marie 2019 at the ML Ballpark, McCoy.
Is she only know?
Sunday, 4
Share we go.
Superheroes and champions you love.
So put on your capes and get your masks ready.
This is the Superpower Kids Concert of the Summer.
The Superpowered Kids Concert of the Summer. Kiss Marie 2019.
More than a year.
Superheroes.
More than a year. Last time I saw you was 2017 on the program.
So get them now at Francis Fashion
I saw you after that, but not on the program.
Port of Spain, Twin City Mall, Tunapuna and Arima, Fans International, Arima and Twin City Mall, and at Boom 94's
I
office.
know I will regret if I don't do it. Last night I regretted it.
So get your access tickets early
Angel.
and join in on the adventure. The
Beautiful.
touchdown at the
Sexy. No, don't
That's
sit
shy.
there. Don't have to see the blushing face.
Only look like Gladys Knight and the Pips.
Oh, sweet. Come closer.
Sunshine Theater, Steely Jerry, the Milky
Ooh,
Milk, Fans International.
Have you seen the kiss now? Let's see the breast. Oh, my imagination going wild. Eh? Holy boobs out there.
Holding this together. Let's do this with Sean Wilson on Power 102, empowering you.
I want to continue that we are giving our listeners what they want and expect from a good radio program when it comes to sex education. Sexplosion on Power 2 FM with the only sexologist in the Caribbean, Dr. Raj of Total Image and the Adult Therapy Center. Well, folks, don't forget all the lines are open if you would love to interact with Dr. Raj live here in studio. Very simple, 222-8255. Also at 612-8255. Now, for those of you who don't like hearing yourself on air and would like to send him a text message or WhatsApp message of your question, you can also do that on his private mobile, 740-1961. Yeah.
Well, we heard about her donuts. What about yours? What did you get? I mean, not hearing from the audience. Nobody's sending us anything. Nobody's calling and saying anything. What's going on here? Like nobody listening? Are you there? Ah, one of our angels has joined us. I haven't seen this angel for a while. She knows who she is. I'm not going to recognize her by name, but she's on.
She's on.
Yes, one of the fellow angels. Not a fallen angel, a fellow angel. I always buy, but I never receive. 30 years now, and I still buy gift and eats. It's good to receive also. You like to receive? You could receive plenty, you know. Just say the word, you know.
You're good to receive as a receiver?
Good, Dr. Raj, good night. What type of treatment do you offer? Where did that go? It just on with the wind. Okay. What type of treatment do you offer for treating premature ejaculation, PE, and how long before someone starts seeing improvement? Need some help with that. Well, if you listen to last night's program, or if you go on to my Facebook page and you pull up last night's program, you'll see we offer a program for that, and it takes between 3 to 9 months depending on you and how you do the exercises for the program. It's very simple, it's very easy to learn, and you have control almost within the first month. You'll have control. You can't have immediate control because you're dealing with the PC muscle. Doctor, good night. Doctor, I'm 29 years old. My penis is averagely 4 to 5 inches erected. I know that is not the average size a male is supposed to have at this age, so my question is, what caused the male penis not to grow? And does circumcision have a part to play as well? The average size of a penis worldwide is 5 1/4 inch. That's the average size. And to reach an average, what do? You measure a certain amount of persons and you come up with an average. So if you have a 4-inch penis, you might have about 10 persons with 4-inch. If you have a 5-inch penis, you might have 10 persons with 5-inch. A 5.5-inch penis, you might have 25 persons with it. A 6-inch person, you might have 35 persons with it, and you come down to an average of 5 1/4.
Okay, yeah.
Right? But it's not unusual for a person to have a 4-inch or a 5-inch penis. As a matter of fact, it's the norm in some societies. Hormonal imbalance could cause you not to develop properly. Circumcision can play a part in it, depending on the depth of the circumcision. If the nerve has been damaged, you will have issues with the development of the penis. Circumcision is not something that should be done unless you do it for a religious purpose. There is no medical reason, or there is no must that you have to be circumcised. All right? So, we deal with penis enhancement or penis enlargement at the Adult Therapy Center. What you need to do is to get the measurement of your penis, the proper measurements of your penis in the flaccid state, which is the soft state, and the erected state, and come to the clinic, and we will deal with that. The number for the clinic is 645-4543, and my number is 740-1961, but I don't make appointments. If you want an appointment, you need to call 645-4543. Good night, Dr. Raj from Jenny. And somebody asked, what's the name of the angel? We have Wicked Angel and we have an angel in training. We haven't put a name for her yet. Because we can't call she Shy Angel, because we had a real Shy Angel and she can break out and she became the most vociferous one. So I'm afraid to call she Shy Angel number 2.
Yes, as a matter of fact.
Yes, so let's not go there.
Look at this smile.
It presents
And what's the angel's favorite gift? What's your favorite gift? What's your favorite gift? Something to eat, something to drink, something to wear, something to look at? Something to wear. You could wear me? Huh?
Yeah.
I'm gifting myself.
Yeah.
I could be all over you.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, you don't know he sells in the store? Go and store now, so wear me.
Yes, I see patients at the Princestown branch, so you can make an appointment at the Princestown branch, which is 770-8700. The number for the Princestown branch is 770-8700. That's 8700. You don't need to call the 645-4543 number.
You call it direct.
Direct to there. Dr. Raj, I am really enjoying your show tonight. You have me what? Crying instead of laughing. Oh God, so sad. Don't cry, Mama Papa. Dulu darling, don't cry. Some woman crying down the place there for you.
She's crying.
Yeah, she saw your face and she crying.
It's crying time again, I'm gonna leave you.
You remember the crying game?
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I love to see Forrest Whitaker act.
Oh.
He's one of my
great actor.
favorite actors. That man could act.
Yeah. He's alive on the avenue.
I know. When he was in Trinidad,
Yeah,
I remember he told me he met you and he had to dump you for some
well,
reason.
yeah, I went on we went on here pan and thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said was the ant thing he couldn't take on.
Yeah,
he said the pan was okay, but the ant thing, he just couldn't handle the ant thing.
I used to like you all the time.
She still like it too.
Let me see the face. Oh. She I see you covering.
I have been a patient at your clinic, but I have just given up on everything and stopped coming. Okay.
You give
Must have a reason.
Well, yeah.
You see, you know why it's called a patient? You have a patient, you have to be patient with the treatment.
You was.
So all you're telling the man what is all the favorite gift, and the man want to buy a gift. When me and Wicked Angel meet, I have a special gift for her. Oh God. I hope you could handle Wicked Angel, you know, because the thing I see the Wicked Angel do already, Brett. Enough said. Enough said. I saying another word.
She could run up mountain first and just come back down and relax.
My favorite gift is food. He can feed me and get anything he wants after. Ooh.
Okay, I'll tell you what.
Come on down.
We have a caller on the line. Let's see. Hello and welcome to Sexplosion. Good evening. Hello.
Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I want to believe I have a bad connection.
On the phone or?
I don't know, maybe on my phone. Anyway, I'm Dr. Raj.
Yes, dear.
I always promote your program. I work with adult learners. And I always encourage them to listen to your program.
Okay, thank you.
I also would like to suggest you should try and get into some of those churches and talk to the congregation about sex and sexuality, because a lot of these women who call themselves religious seem to forget that sex is a very important part of our marriage. Hence, sometimes the husbands end up going all over the place.
You know, you're so right, because I've had so many patients tell me, my wife stopped having sex with me because she's going to the temple or she's going to the church now. I don't hear too much with the mosque, but I hear that. Why?
I want to endorse last night when you said that you can still get pregnant even though you wear a condom. In 1990, I still have that little flyer where a sperm was magnified 1,000 times, syphilis, gonorrhea, and HIV. 1,000 times. Sperm was looked as big as an earthworm with a bigger head. With a big head.
Yeah.
And the HIV magnified the same 1,000 times. They had to put it in red for the eyes to see. What the doctor said, that if a sperm could pass through a condom, why are HIV virus can't pass through in the same way? So
Yeah,
that is evidence or proof that yes, you can get pregnant even though you wear a condom. And my question to you is this. Why do you think big men, adult men, tend to have sexual attraction to children? I'll listen off air.
Okay, well, let me answer the second. Let me deal with the second question. The technology of 1990 has changed to 2019. The kind of condoms that were made then were porous compared to condoms that are made now. So things that were that you would have had questions about in 1990, they would have found a solution for that. Now, sexual attraction for children or for older folks. Yeah, sure. Sexual attraction for children or older folks is what we go through, is something that we go through in our development, as human beings. I always use this as an example. You start off here as a young man. Your attraction is for older women. And as you age, this is what happens. The woman age drop and your age comes up. But there'll be a meeting point when the woman reaches a point where you might be, let's say, 25, and your attraction would be for a 25-year-old woman. But after that, it does this. The attraction goes for younger. Just human nature. I mean, we could pass how many laws we want and whatnot, but you have to study the psyche of human beings. And the psychology of human beings will show you that as a man ages, his attraction is always for the younger female. Not all male, but the majority of male out there. Some suppress it, some don't. So what you will think is not supposed to attract you sexually, there will be a sexual attraction to that. Be it a teenager or somebody in their early 20s, but it will happen. Now, what you do with that is dependent on the law, it's dependent on your morality, your religion, and the way you see things. So that is what changes your behavior. But anybody will tell you that happens, that transition from here, where you are a young man in your teens, and you're looking for an older woman in her 40s, 50s, to break you out. And then it moves like that. How quickly it moves like that or how slowly it moves like that is dependent on the individual. So there's a psychology behind it. And we can't get away from that. So if you understand the psychology, and this is not promoting anything, because when the question is asked about pedophilia and whatnot, and you start talking about it, people will say, well, that is what you like, that is why you're talking about it. If somebody asks about homosexuality, they say, well, you promoted that. It's not promoting, it's educating. It's putting the information out there, and people take that information and they supposed to gather something out of it. What they extract out of it is entirely up to them and their morality. I give the information. You have to know how to control that movement. Like even when people talk about sexuality, I put up my hands like this. This is a straight person, middle. Over here, bisexuality. Over here, you have gay. But you have all kind of thing in between. You have those who are bi-curious and they will never attempt anything, but there's a space between straight and bi-curious. And most of us fall in this space here. Most women fall here. And from here, being here, there's a wider space between here and here from being bi-curious or not bi-curious, having a bisexual experience to being a lesbian. There's a wider space. Not because you have a bisexual relationship means to say you are gay. And the very same thing on this side. Look at the spread again. Man, straight, bi-curious, bisexual experience, right? But a gay person doesn't start straight. Unless, of course, he was initiated into the act of being gay. Or he was forced to become that. There are men who are born gay, so there's no attachment to these two. And that's how you explain it. But to the person you're explaining it to, and if you have an audience, they'll say, well, he promoted being gay. No, it's not. You ask for an explanation, I give you an explanation. If you don't like the explanation, you don't have to accept it. That's all. The same thing with having attraction to younger women. That is a natural part of the development of a man, because we go through andropause, we go through midlife crisis, and we always think that the one thing that's going to save us is a younger woman. And I have heard men in their 60s say, going to their 60s, they'll tell you, well, if you want to be young, have a woman half your age. And that's the mentality, and that is the way they think.
Oh, yes, I've heard that expression.
Yeah. Always have a woman half your age, so you remain as young as you want to be.
How old are you all?
You don't ask women that.
Because I know my age.
Everybody know your age.
Let's stop there.
If you were here at the World Trade Center, let's stop there and through, yeah? Kashmir just sent me a message. She's in Las Vegas.
Las Vegas?
Las Vegas.
I only hope she's not on a slot machine.
No, she's not on a slot machine, and she's not what you think she is. Explain women feel more attached to men after sex. Why is that? What do men feel after sex, if anything at all? Does it depend on the relationship they share? Well, first of all, it depends on the relationship you share. If you go and pay a prostitute to have sex, you have sex, and as soon as you break, you want to go home. Or you might stay and drink a beer. Or you want nobody see you in the whole house.
So you're skating out as fast.
You're skating out as well. You know how you just run out of it.
Yeah. Don't let everybody know.
Oh, sorry. You know, people just run out of it.
Yeah.
Right? But if you have an attachment to someone, if there's a physical attraction to the person, if there's chemistry between you and the person, while you're making love, you're exchanging not only body fluids, but you're exchanging chemistry. And I explained that before. When you talk about the different chakras and the energy that goes up and down your spine, that energy don't only go up and down the spine, it comes out of the mouth, enters the woman's mouth, or the woman, it comes up the woman's spine and then out the woman's mouth and into your mouth, and there is a circle of energy that takes place there. The penis is in the vagina or the anus, and the mouth is attached, and you have that energy circulating there. Sometimes you don't even have to have the mouth attached. The closeness to you and the person, because of the way you're looking at the person, the energy transfers. Have you ever looked at someone and you feel that love for them? Or you feel the love that they have for you?
Yeah.
That's the transference of energy. Sex is energy. Sex is power.
Yes, because there's a sort of electricity that runs between.
Correct.
But you have to be careful.
You get shocked?
No, because they could cut you.
No, not that electricity. They can't charge you for that one.
You can't charge you for that one. So that's a special...
So I don't know what all men feel with sex, but to me, sex is very spiritual. And I've proven that many times. As a matter of fact, I was giving a lecture once to some bishops, all the bishops of the Caribbean.
Yeah.
And they were seated at this long table. All the bishops were there, and one of the bishops, he got up before I addressed them and he said, Dr. Raj, I want to ask you one simple question. Do you believe sex to be spiritual? And I said, of course it is. And he said, no, you can speak to us. Because if you don't believe in the spirituality of sex is not only a physical act. Even in rape, it's still a spiritual thing, because what you're doing is that you are stealing the spirituality of the individual that you're raping.
Yeah.
That's what you're doing.
Yes, yeah.
But the spiritual side of sex is, once there's love and compassion and feelings for the person, it becomes stronger. That's all it is. If it is casual sex, it is still a spiritual connection. It is still a connection with energies. It is still a movement of that energy up and down the spine. It is still the need to release your energy into the woman and extract energy from the woman. There's still that need, but it may not be as strong as if you're in love with the person.
Oh, yeah.
When you're in love with the person, the energy is amplified. The feeling is amplified. You feel deeper. You want to be part. It's like you're inside the vagina and you want to go deeper. It's like that vagina could swallow me. Because you want to become part of the person. And that's the depth of sex.
Afraid of swallowing part, boy.
Well, it depends on who you're with.
Yeah. Next thing you end up deep in the ocean. Look at the angels and them laughing. I like that. All these real family.
But I'm sure if they felt it, they're women.
But I was hoping that one of them add to it. But
well, maybe they're shy.
You see, sometimes what happens, like if it is you have just a simple platonic relationship where you're just supposed to be sex involved, you find that sometimes feelings develop just from having sex with the person and having sex with the person often. You find that it will start to change. It will no longer be just about sex, because sometimes you say, okay, it's just supposed to be a sexual relationship, but somewhere along the line, somebody end up catching feelings somewhere. And
Because of that energy.
Yeah.
The person energizes you in a particular way that you start having feelings for the person deeper than you're supposed to. So even in a relationship where it's a person, you're just having sex casually, eventually that develops because there is something that being transferred, because even casual sex, you must have some sort of attraction. You feel men who fall in love with prostitutes? You remember the time you were camping on the horse and you're hoping to see the woman come out? And you were crying when she had to be deported? What? Because you were in love. What?
You the same came out about when you're in love with a stripper, that was your son?
Yeah, that's the man.
Yeah, but in a position like that, if you know that you're going to find yourself with a prostitute, what you're going in with the intentions of not to fall in love. You
go in there for the physical transaction, yes.
No, well, exactly.
Okay, Junior, you're going for a physical transaction. I pay you how much is this by?
$1.99.
$1.99. You get a discount by?
$1.99.
I know you just go with that cheaper one, you know. I know he doesn't always go. He doesn't look for the dregs, you know.
You didn't want to say $199. No, $1.99.
That man doesn't look for the dregs, you know.
No.
What everybody refuse in the house, he going for that $1.99, right?
No. I was just kidding. I am not into that. You know me. I'm a fan. If you give me all day.
As long as you get it happy.
Yeah.
So is there a call? I see you put on
we're going to go to the line.
Hello?
Hello and welcome to...
Yeah?
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, you said something just now that triggered a memory.
Mm-hmm.
Hear this. A few years ago, I had a client. I'm a family life educator by profession.
All right.
And this lady told me that she was not a lesbian and was never attracted to a woman. But this particular day, she went to a restaurant to buy something. And she said the person who attended to her was very, very dark, real pretty. And she just started to feel sexually attracted to this female.
Yeah, this female, yes.
And she asked me what I think was the issue with her, and I didn't have an answer. The only thing I was able to think in my head, I didn't tell her that. I said maybe it's a demon that manifested.
It has not, well, that, you see, this is where I understand what you're saying, and I'm not condemning you, but I want to educate you now because you are an educator. So the next time somebody asks you that question, you'll be able to answer it. It is very easy for a woman to have bi-curiosity or bisexual relationship. Very, very easy. Very easy. It's much more difficult for a man. But for a woman, it's easier because women always attach to one another easier like that. An attraction could come in a split second between two women. You might be as straight as whatever, and that moment presents itself, and you could say, "Boy, I could be the woman, boy. Why is she making me wet so? How come I just look at a woman and she making me feel like this? What's happening here? Is a demon?" But it's not a demon. It is you and your bisexual nature or your bi-curiosity. Sometimes you never entertain the thought. That's why I tell persons, when I do my lectures and I show them this, and the closeness between these two with women, and the distance between these two with men, it is much closer with women. For some reason, I mean, I am not the maker. I am not the Lord. But I understand it from a sexual point of view. I understand the psychology of sex, and I understand that this is something that is easier. That's why it's easy for a woman to say, I'm having bisexual feelings, or I feel I'm bisexual. Or a woman who has had a lot of hurt in her relationship with a man will say, better I try a woman now. And she means it, you know. They're saying it a joke. I better try a woman now, but she hoping some woman jump and say, well, what about me? They're hoping for that. When a woman comes and tell you, I feel I'm a bisexual, because she's telling you I'm attracted to you, you know. That's what because she's not telling every Tom, every Shanti and Jeanette that. She's telling somebody that she's attracted to. So she's waiting for you now to take the mantle.
For your response.
Right. She's making an offer in a subtle way that I
way.
feel I'm a bisexual woman. And you might say, well, stay away from me. Or you might say, well, why do you feel like that? You know, I just feel that same way too. And you see she start looking at you differently. But the minute you carry before you talk.
They know where you're coming from.
No, if you carry before you talk, it's because she feel that you'll be on the defensive, because carry is to defend.
Okay.
Right? So you're defending yourself. But if you don't carry and you encourage whatever she's saying, the electricity starts to go between both of you.
You're on the same page.
I didn't make it so. And don't shoot the messenger, please.
No. See, on the same page, right? That's why I like double line.
Well, you still write with double lines?
Yeah.
That's when you're learning to write.
No. Well, I'm learning to write. Look how the angel laughing. Yeah. Anyway, folks, taking our time 25 minutes before 11 o'clock. Sexplosion on Power 102 FM with Sexologist Dr. Raj Ramnanan and of Total Image and the Adult Therapy Center, which is located at St. Augustine. There he treats all sexual dysfunctions in both male and female. So tell me what we are going
No, before you go, I want to make this point. That's why in society, when people bring religion into sexuality and they start talking about demons and you're possessed and whatnot, that is pure bull crap. This is human nature we're dealing with. And if a person is gay, they're gay. Accept the fact that they're gay. But the persons who are gay must also remember, if it wasn't for straight people, you wouldn't be here.
But
So don't go trying to change the straight people into being like you, because then you would have never been here.
True. Yeah.
So if it wasn't for two straight persons having sex, a male and a female, you would never be here. So be thankful for that.
Yeah.
So don't try to force your belief onto me. If you are gay and you're proud of it, fine. But if I'm straight and I don't need to be proud of it. I'm not going to advertise that I'm straight and proud. So why are you putting me down? And why do you feel you need more recognition than I do? You don't. Because it is because of people like, and I'm using my word I in the broadest sense. The reason why you are here to express your gayness is because of two straight persons. Okay, so shut up. Please. Full stop.
Which makes sense. Yeah. As a matter of fact, I must write that down. That's a speech for the Academy Award. The adult film industry.
AVM.
And you drink all by yourself. Anyway, folks, taking our time 24 minutes before 11 o'clock.
That's what he does, baby.
Nobody does better what we do best when it comes to sex education, exclusively on Power 102 FM. Now, for those of you who are listening to Sexplosion for the very first time, Sexplosion is a feature here on Power 102.1 FM every Thursday and Friday evenings. On a Thursday, Dr. Raj joined my brother David McIntyre, the Mac, for Thursday editions of Sexplosion. And then he's back here with me on a Friday evening from 9 until. I tell you. So we're going to take that break and come right back. Stay tuned.
PPS, I love what you're doing. Thanks for the description.
I'm so confused.
We're one people, one nation, and all in this
I didn't know they had the camera on me, but what they do with that, man?
Do you what?
I should have a monkey face there just now.
I definitely got a foot rub, eh?
The supers are on the way. And
You have cats at home?
Yep.
Allergic.
You're allergic to cats?
I joke.
on Sunday, 4th of August.
You're allergic to cat too? I do.
Oh my gosh. All these scenes.
I don't have to wait, never come back again.
Kids are only $80 and adults $100. Tickets are out, so get them now.
Hey boy, don't disrespect your flag.
That's not disrespect your flag, that's waving your flag.
Get something and wave. Get something and wave.
I don't ever disrespect this boy.
What's that?
That's why you remember
So you say I get the copy?
Feeling cold?
I like it.
She feeling cold, but you don't get up herself and trouble in it.
I like your cardigan. I can't see through it. I like it, love it. It's nice.
Each and every Saturday from 6 to 10
Yeah, ooh, God, the moves look nice. Cold. No, do what you're doing. You're hiding good.
Stay tighter.
Yeah. You're hiding real nice. We are seeing nothing.
Yeah, no, nothing. And I like Stevie Wonder.
Join us for some simply reggae music on Saturday. Free reggae music. The Reggae Ride. From the old to the new, weeknight only the best.
Rastafari.
The Reggae Ride. Saturdays from 6 to 10 p.m. on Power 102. Empowering you.
Well, I can tell you that we are giving our listeners what they want and expect from a good radio program when it comes to sex education, right here on Power 102 FM with sexologist Dr. Raj of Total Image and the Adult Therapy Center. Now, don't forget, folks, our lines are open for those of you who would like to interact with Dr. Raj. Feel free at 222-8255. Also at 612-8255. For those of you sending in WhatsApp messages or text messages, you can also do that on his private mobile 740-1961. You can also send in your messages on our website at Power 102 FM. Yeah.
I like to have my feet rubbed, ankles and legs caressed, buttocks played with, and my neck nibbled. Ooh.
What's that? What's that? I didn't hear you what he said.
Full body works.
Full body works.
You could have that done. I wonder how regularly she wants that. She answering. How often do you want that?
Yeah.
Let us know. She didn't say whether it's from a male or a female, eh?
No?
Nope. You like to have your toes sucked? Ooh. Write it down here.
Yeah, you shorthand. Do you only say Russo? That's a line.
And what do you like? A little spanking now and then.
Over.
I have a? Come for this spanking.
I'm gonna make a joke about sending me shut up. Go to my tickets.
But I thought was you get licks.
That was for the angels. The angels.
Junior wasn't getting spanked.
Especially the new one. That was for the angels.
Yeah. That is not for.
They're not,
No. Junior, I wouldn't spank you. Sorry. Have you ever spanked someone?
No.
You have never? Would you?
You believe? You're looking for a donor?
You would do it? Okay, so write that down there.
Yeah, spank.
She likes to get a spanking and will spank.
Spank with a capital S, eh? Not a...
All caps.
How about tied up and blindfold?
Yeah, I like the kind of
Right down our alley, boy. Is the shy one? Yeah. Yeah. It's coming out, you know. It's coming to that hour. It's coming to that hour. Is it 10:30 yet? Oh, yeah, man. It's past 10:30. No, you come out with it.
Give me. Did you see the same person that walked in here 9 o'clock early on?
Bend over the table. Let me hear the little spanking. Let me hear it. Let me just hear it. Come, let me hear it. Come. Give her a little thing there. Let me hear it.
Oh, God, you'll kill it.
You will kill the child. Ooh. I like a little spanking now and then too. I'm willing if Junior wants to spank me.
Man, tell me what she did.
No, I can't remember. I asked her last week if she
Was
willing.
this the same person?
Same person. So she said yes, she's willing.
Okay.
So next week.
Next week.
She wants an audience. I like to watch.
No, yeah, she
I'll watch.
You like that watch?
she would like some help.
You like that watch? What? You like that watch about time X?
But I'm waiting. Nah. No, for the educated ears, no.
Darling, let me ask you. You killing mosquitoes?
No, darling.
I've never done it before. So
No, well, that's what I tell you. Stand. It's not going to be too rough. Stand. Come on, indulge.
I mean, don't tell me she was all mouth. No.
alright, okay. So she says she wanted to try, right?
Right. Sure. Right. Come, you do it. Right. You see, you hear the difference in the sound? And she afraid to hit your bum. See? You see how it jiggle?
It's a custom thing. It's spanking. It's careful with that thing.
Good night, Dr. Raj and Junior. Is there anything I can do to help a loose vagina? To me, it has always been loose. I'm 53. There is something that you can use called a magic stick to tighten it up.
Yeah. That's got great product.
Great. Like you use it already.
No, but as a matter of fact, you remember...
Junior, I just having fun with you.
No,
My
no.
apologies.
No, but could you remember a couple of years I endorsed that
Yeah.
magic stick?
Yeah,
that was
of
about
course.
4 or 5 years ago. Yeah.
More than that.
Yeah, because I'm the person who used it. I mean,
Told you about you almost got stuck.
I couldn't even get in.
You don't tell it too well.
No, it
it's
tightened up too much.
No, it's a great product, especially for those women who are experiencing.
Sexy Sad has now just joined us.
Who is this?
Sexy Sad.
Who?
Sexy Sad.
Sexy. Oh, I know. Okay.
No, you don't know her. Sexy Sad.
That's my cousin. Don't forget my name is Sal. Don't know.
Not Sal. Sexy Sad. S-A-D.
Sad.
Yes.
Oh.
Sexy Sad, do you like spanking? And she has a nice butt, eh? A really nice butt. Do you like spanking, my dear? I'll get an answer soon.
Coming soon. Good. Family angel. New angel. What going through your mind at present? I see like you just went into a trance.
A zone.
Yes. Are you trying to figure out how hard it will be or how easy it will be?
Or if you're going to like to do it
If
some
you're
more.
gonna
Or
like
if
to
you want
do
to
it.
spank her some more, say, you know. She willing to take it, you know.
No, I'm willing to pay anything, a penny for your thoughts of what is going through your mind right now. You're not sure? You're not sure? Nope. Okay. You're not sure. Anyway, folks, that brings us to 12 minutes before 11 o'clock. You are on the inside of Friday's edition of Sexplosion on Power 102 FM with sexologist Dr. Raj Ramnanan of Total Image and the Adult Therapy Center. May I remind you once again that this program may contain material that is not suitable for children. Parental guidance are therefore advised. Now, don't forget our lines are open. If you would love to interact with Dr. Raj and the Angels, feel free. 222-8255. Also at 612-8255. If you do decide that you want to send him a WhatsApp or a text message, you can also do that on his private mobile at 740-1961. You're all listening to a program that deals with love, sex, and relationships exclusively on your number one all around the station, Power 102 FM. Well, tell you what we are going to do is go to the lines. Director. Hello, welcome to Sexplosion. Good evening. Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay.
You notice in the minute they say angel, angel.
Sexy Sad says, yes, I love the sound because I got the ass for it. I know you have the ass for it. That's what I said.
Oh, she loves the sound.
She loves the song. She like the feel.
Well, she haven't had the feel yet. She's gonna get the feel. You don't believe she's gonna get the feel? You're laughing? Seem to cry, you're laughing?
But you feeling warm, sweetheart?
All of a sudden, take it off. Throw away all your clothes. I'll teach you some B and D S&M. Okay?
What?
No. Bondage and discipline. Okay means you're willing, or okay means you're willing or you're not willing? You're willing. Okay, good. I'll write that down here for me. Take out the time an hour. I love it. How you missed that, girl? You're missing all the action.
Willie dead. Willie dead.
Willie dead?
No, Sparrow is. No, Sparrow said. What Sparrow said? What Sparrow said about Willie?
Angel Sexy Sad says good night. Angels, I must say. Not just wicked angels, both angels. And if you see Sexy Sad, how pretty she is. Oh my God.
Things that make you go.
I think she want to hear all you tell her good night to her. Sexy Sad.
Good night, Sexy Sad. Hope you're enjoying the program. Looking forward to seeing you, hearing more from you. Yeah.
Huh? Who's that? That's your angel? Oh, beautiful. You Saturday she's going to come out, she's going to break out. She must, when she goes, who is these two mad men, boy?
She said it wasn't like that last night.
No, she said
last night was tame.
She said last night was like a walk in the park. But now, tonight, I'm in the park.
It's Friday.
It's Friday. So which night you prefer?
Hi, good night. This is Fargill. Shorter space. When you am having sex with my husband, me I don't have sex with your husband.
When you,
I guess when I am having sex with my, because you know the U and the I is very close by.
Yeah.
When I am having sex with my husband and he is going down on it, I don't break. Why? Maybe he don't have the technique to go down on you properly. Maybe you're not directing him what to do. Maybe he feel he's supposed to eat the hoo-ha when he's supposed to lick and suck. Maybe he needs to learn some tongue action. Although we just say we're going to eat the thing, you don't chew on it. No teeth, please. Just as how men don't like teeth. No teeth, please.
Just lips and tongue.
Lips and tongue.
How come you saying just lips and tongue and this other one is saying nothing?
No, because you know who she reminds me of?
What?
You know somebody who is in court and they take
Stenographer.
Yeah.
She is a stenographer right now.
Because you know
they call her stenographer.
Yeah,
that's what she's doing.
Yeah. No, just now I'm watching her and she's.
You take the notes, Gail.
You right.
You take the notes.
Somebody drop that phone like a phone was hot.
Drop it like it's hot.
Yeah.
Snoop Dogg. I'm seeing a name here I haven't seen in a long time. Is this the same Rowty that I know? Is it? I'm wondering.
Rowty? A regular person who...
No, I haven't seen this person in years. Years, I mean years. Too much time has passed. Yeah, too much time. One never knows, eh? I mean, of course, my good friend over in London, Philip, is always listening to the program or taking in the program afterwards. So, yes, so I haven't seen Philip for a while. You still haven't answered the question, eh? Play that tune, I'll tell you to play.
What's anybody do?
Swordfish.
Okay, let me look for some salt.
Oh God, sing it for me. You sing it for me.
Okay, as a matter of fact, which one you want? The one with bone or boneless?
Boneless.
Okay.
Not the live version, that's too long. Let me relax and hear a little music now.
Did I hear somebody say the word saltfish is sweet? Okay, I'm going to give you saltfish at its best. Boneless.
When you're out to eat, all saltfish.
Okay, yes, again it to you now. Things that make you go, oh my gosh, I miss you.
That the live version?
No.
That the long one?
No, that's not the long one.
You got to tell me.
But that's nice. That is
But that the long one, that the rap version?
No, this just it.
This is saltfish, S-O-L-F-I-S-H.
Yeah.
I wanted saltfish, S-A-L. Yeah, I know every version of the song, right?
Yeah, but again, breakdown.
For the first bar.
People seem to go really crazy.
You just go crazy?
Women go wild and laughter. And the men with the mustache always pull aside.
This is what? No, this is a breakdown of how salty the fish is, eh? Because he's giving a definition, a breakdown of how salty this fish is.
Now,
Family way across your legs here for you can't down.
Open the others.
in Venezuela,
Look out when you go out, be having
Bacalao.
Bacalao!
Guadalupe, Lucha, Dominica,
Once again, mix here. Find
Amoi.
Lamouille. You know what lamouille?
Saltfish.
Now back home, we call it simply saltfish. So let me stick to saltfish, even though I know you have a special name for it, right? Saltfish.
No, you know that's the only version they have on
Are you
YouTube.
ready to sing a little?
No.
Yeah. Check YouTube. That's the only version. They have a live version too. This is not the live.
Very, very simple. So all you have to sing is saltfish. Nothing in the world
Sweeter than saltfish.
Family, what? You're singing too? And you know she emphasized on fish like this.
It's sweeter
than meat.
when you out to eat. Let me hear you say,
All saltfish sweet.
saltfish stew
Is what I like.
is what I like.
So do.
So do. You must give me day and night.
Massive comforted him sing down them Rastafari, yes I.
So the fine root is my favorite. I'm sure every man in here already saltfish. Nothing in the world sweeter than
I could imagine how much memories that brought back to you, eh? I know you like I'm watching your face and like I'm seeing your mind just
That statement called saltfish sweet, it actually caused trouble in somebody's relationship. Yeah, because I posted it and was saying my saltfish sweet and the girlfriend saw it.
Wait, family. Inviting you in.
I like the taste. Don't the smell.
sometimes out of place. It's hard to take, so make no mistake. I want you to know.
One of your things saying low battery.
It's because it
Low battery.
it's smelling
Saltfish.
big money that's run behind it.
Saltfish.
Man has even pulled gun to find it.
Saltfish.
It's sweeter than mint when you want sweet. Sing the chorus.
All saltfish sweet. I'll teach you something today about music.
Eh?
He's an expert about pulling music, but I'll teach you something.
Some like it hot, some like it cold. No matter
No, serious, I'll teach you something.
Yeah.
attacking young
Always in it.
when it's served with wine.
When they sip and sip it,
Man
wine.
just chew it fine. Put my pepper. The bone in the center does me sweet like sugar.
Nice true?
Some men just get
I asked her, she could tell you.
She could write a book about it.
man just hide their face.
Right, family?
It's sweeter than mint when you want to eat. I like
All saltfish sweet. Alright, let me teach you a lesson now.
I will die
A happy man.
You really know the words, but
close my eye with
Let me anthem.
fish in my hand. Bury me in the cemetery.
I like that one.
That's on YouTube. You don't know how to search for things.
what you guys have done?
Saltfish. Well, you put SOL. This is SALT. What? Saltfish. No, look at SALT. Well, you pull up the wrong thing. And you tell me it have 10 versions of it here. The karaoke and all.
Oh, they have a bad computer.
Not bad computer. I'll teach you something about music today.
Oh, look at here, look at here, look
What?
at here.
Look at here now. What?
Yeah, look at here. Look at here.
Tell me to the one version.
No.
You
because-
telling me about Sparrow, right?
No,
Wait. I had the whole collection of Sparrow, you know.
No, but this is
Signed by Sparrow, you know.
this is the smaller saltfish.
When Sparrow saw my daughter-in-law, he's in his old age, he started to sing for her. Seriously, you know.
Eh?
The minute he saw her, he just went crazy and just started singing, you know. In the middle of the night, it was 2 o'clock in the morning in a hotel lobby. And when he saw my daughter-in-law, that man just started singing song.
Eh?
He said, Dr. Raj, you know, Dr. Sparrow, come and sit with me, and he just started singing.
How you going? Yeah. Somebody say, yeah, boy. Yeah, I like it. Okay, that's enough saltfish.
You could never have enough saltfish. What wrong with you, eh?
You must have a refractory period. How much saltfish you go eat?
So you been eating saltfish today? You're faint, you're right saltfish in your face?
Yeah, it's saltfish is.
No.
You're not a breed through years?
Yeah, the eat saltfish and reach your ears.
Trying to be too
So you've never done that?
No, not in my knowledge.
You were drowning in a saltfish,
Not
boy.
if I'm a quiet boy. You know.
Oh yeah, that's true. Don't give Junior that! I was waiting for that man to come.
Hey, Sparrow, God.
Don't give Junior that.
Don't get Junior what?
Philip, how are you?
That's a nice mix, eh?
Hey, my good friend Ramesh is
Okay, let
on.
me just back
Belated happy birthday to you, my friend.
Well, just to remind you that you're listening to SEXPLOSION. We just give you a little bit of...
Well, that's for the foreigners, eh?
Yeah.
The local will know
Local.
about
Oh, yes,
saltfish
yeah,
and
yeah,
saltfish
yeah.
and saltfish.
Yeah.
They may know about the great sparrow. Well, it have a Trinidadian that you know about sparrow.
No, I don't think... No.
Right?
No.
But the foreigners will be introduced to sparrow, and when they go and Google sparrow,
Yeah.
or they go onto the YouTube, Not like you, only find one tune by Sparrow.
Okay, but let me ask you a question.
And you put in Sparrow, it's 20,000 tune coming up.
No, I love the longer version because he give you a definition.
Right, he defined the saltfish and all the different kind of saltfish and the name of the saltfish.
But the other saltfish was a carrot, so we didn't want to bring that.
No, they don't make saltfish out of carrot. They make it out of shark.
No, I said carry it. Carry it. Carry it. No, not carry it. But let me ask you a question.
Angel not doing your job.
Hey, I forget, but I did something okay just now. Yeah. Yeah, but let me ask you.
Too much.
You're showing your eyebrows.
Square. You ask me. Go ahead and ask me.
Yeah.
Why I play the tune?
Yeah.
Because we're talking about sex.
Yeah.
We're talking about the different tunes that they have. And we started this last week.
Yeah.
And things that relate to sex. You tell me in sex, who don't like oral sex, giving or receiving?
Well, I cannot speak for the others.
It might be about 2% of the male out there that don't like to get oral sex, and maybe 25% don't like to give.
I'll take their percentage.
But I'm not going to tell you that. Yeah. The more the merrier.
Yeah. How you boy?
I think that probably the percentage that don't like it is those who haven't received it properly as yet.
So
correct. Yeah. That could be one of the reasons.
So is it a possibility they might have had a bad experience?
Yes. Probably. Because some guys, like exactly what she said, they might want to eat it as opposed to lick it and suck it. It's the same thing with performing fellatio on a guy. You feel any man like to feel teeth scraping him?
No.
All right. Of course, I know one guy that I know very well looking for a woman with 2 teeth in her mouth to give him a blowjob.
Two teeth. One is for
two. I think he is heading down a slippery slope.
One is for toothache, and what's the other one for?
Chewing coconut. To make tulum.
Okay. So the teeth were running out of the mouth.
And when you have 2 teeth, when you have 2 teeth in your mouth, one is for toothache and one is for chewing coconut to make tulum. You know how it's tulum will come black? Is that rotten teeth?
Once they're coming back,
what's your face? You'll never eat a tulum again. Every time you eat a tulum, you'll think about that.
Yeah, the rotten teeth on it.
Is it tulum?
You like tulum? No, you're not going to like it at all. I love tulum.
I don't like it.
You don't like tulum?
No.
You know that's very good for you, the molasses.
Not if you have high blood pressure.
Well, why not?
No.
But why eating? How many are you going to eat? A pound of tulum?
No, but...
One ball?
Something next one.
One ball? You want 2 balls? You want 1 ball of tulum?
When I was growing up, I used to eat a lot of tulum. Tulum and...
I love tulum.
And what's the next one name? Gova cheese.
Who tell you that?
No, they don't have that. You have to go to the countryside to get something.
No,
like
you
that.
get good tulum right in your area where you used to work. Boy, hey, you have to read and spell for you, yeah?
But you can't even bring some in your hand.
You can't eat tulum, you just see.
Yeah. No, but by the time
Better sell sweet salt fish.
By the time you buy tulum, one teeth fall down and the other, you can't raise up your mouth.
No. You see, if you have false teeth, don't look to eat tulum. It's going to come out with the tulum when you bite
Because I never knew tulum.
You ever bite a tulum and your teeth stick in it with normal teeth?
Yeah, boy, here now. Here now. That is the worst.
Is molasses in the
yes, I remember small growing up having tulum, but you ever had the Gova cheese?
So Jay says what? Doc, you will turn Miss Mine from tulum. What? Me? You see me? I like my local sweets. I am a little bit. I am not into foreign sweets. But you see the local thing, mister, I like that. Chip. You know why chip, right?
Of course.
Sugar cake?
Sugar cake, yeah. That they leave the brown
they have
coconut
2 types.
Show. They have one with the brown.
Chip is the one you chip up.
Yeah.
Sugar cake is the one you grind up.
Right, yeah. Sugar cake is and it always coming in pink.
Well, no, I don't like it in pink.
White.
I like it. I don't like white. No, I use white sugar. I have to make it brown. Brown sugar you have to use.
But Granny used to do it. Granny used to do it like that.
My granny do all kind of thing, but granny teach you how to eat tulum.
No. Nobody eat. I mean, told them to stretch.
No, you could use tulum for sex, you know.
Is that right?
Somebody says those angel sounds good. Damn out. Soft voice too. She cuss all her. I mean, I think she had an orgasm. Let's see. Did you get wet? Let me ask her if she got wet. Here in the angel voice. Either she tell me yes or no.
Yes or no.
Yeah, straight thing.
We'll find out.
You think she get wet? You want to find out?
Yeah.
Well, that's what I want to hear. She said, yeah. Did you get wet, sexy, sad? I know somebody who is dripping right now, and it's called PPS. She just have to hear my voice and she's dripping.
PPS.
Yeah. And she's not peeing herself.
No, when you said PPS, I thought maybe she had to go to the.
You go park your PP anyway.
Yeah.
You know that song? You don't know that song?
No.
Kitchener, I go park with PP anyway. You got to play that for she, boy.
Yeah, look for that one.
So you wouldn't let Kitchener park your PP by you? You know what's that PP?
No.
You thinking about the Piggly?
No.
Not the Piggly. Long time when you had cars registering, you had PA, PB, PC, PD, and you had PP.
Yeah.
And he wanted to park his PP anyway. Yeah. That's all the man wanted to do.
I could recall that calypso.
Of course, I was in the 70s.
Yeah.
I was what, 73? Nah.
In the early 70s.
Yeah.
73, 74. Yeah.
You see, it's an education in parking your PP.
Yeah.
I think they did a remake of that too. Research it. Research it.
What was that? PP?
PP.
No, they didn't have a remake.
By Kitchener.
Oh, no,
Let's put PP by Kitchener. I'm betting you they have a remake.
No.
Junior, you feel you know music. I get wet every time I butterflies in my stomach. My heart beat faster than ever. Oh my God. No, I'm talking about when you hear the angel voice. There's an addendum to that. There is an addendum to that.
They have Kitchener me, PP run out of gas.
I think that was the remake.
Leave me PP alone. That's a 3-minute song by Kitchener.
No.
I don't want people to think that they know family talking about PP. It is by Kitchener.
What year?
The year my mother met my father.
Remember they had you out of wedlock,
No.
Because you want to say young now.
You clearly didn't listen to that song with Leave Any PP Alone.
No, yes. So it's Leave Me PP Alone, Kitchener.
What year?
They didn't have.
I don't know if that's it.
They do have a year on it.
It have white, green, pink, and brown sugar cake. I like brown. Wants it to well, anything done with brown sugar. I like. Gulab jamun with brown sugar, not white sugar. Ooh, the bomb. Somebody said to stop giving you a hard time. I can't give Junior a hard time. He just get hard on his own. Two angels sitting in front of him. How I giving him a hard time?
Yes.
Mira, behave yourself, girl.
Mira, I love you.
She giving you a hard
love
time.
Mira. Love Mira.
So what you find there?
Mira, I love you. Mira.
It's not mirror on the wall, eh?
No, Mira, I know.
Angel voices have been horny as FCK. That's what she says? She listening to both of all your voices. Like one is coxon, the other is coxo.
No, you hear what he said, eh?
So you don't want to make she horny?
He said, one coxer, the other coxer.
Junior let me down there, you know.
Oh, in what way, man? In what way?
So you find the song yet?
What, the Kitchener song?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have it long time.
All right.
You want it?
Ask you what year version you found.
No, they didn't put what year version, but they put, it was published in 2014.
I think that's the remake.
Mm-hmm.
The one from 1970s is the one I'm talking about. So
They
look
are-
for PP by Kitchener.
Yes, but they don't have 1970.
Which one they have?
They have the 2014.
Uh-huh.
But
Well, you see, that's what I'm telling you. You're telling me that it's not so.
yeah.
They don't like old PP, they only want young PP. Junior looking for young PP.
You want to hear it or?
No,
Or
Junior.
you just wanted to just
I just wanted
file it?
to. I just wanted to confirm. The young lady never hear PP.
No.
Maybe when you take the break at the top of the hour, if the top of the hour you're gone already.
Mm-hmm. No, we could play it, and it's so hard to get a.
Well, go ahead and play
frame
PP.
Okay, so sweetheart, I'm gonna play PP for you. I hope you like it, and it's by the Grand Master himself, the late Lord Kitchener. Right? Great.
I want to bring back the PP when I hear they raging in town. They sharing ticket lavishly to the
That is a remake.
Yeah, this is remake.
continue. I sure to end up in jail. I done away with the vacuum.
Let me just throw it. Oh God, that made PP.
Right, take it off.
I tell you, want to hear the old
No,
song?
take it off. Take it off. That is a remake, I'm telling you.
Hear the mix, eh? Hear the mix, eh? Hear this mix. Well, what Kitchener said was to leave his PP alone, which is his private car. Alright? But somebody else like it or? Some people, I hope people don't think that is Dr. Raj playing a video off his phone, so don't think that I'm goofing up here. I just want to make that announcement. So it wasn't cross-threaded. That's Dr. Raj on his private phone with his special PP.
It is PP in the sun.
Ooh.
Anyway, folks, taking our time, 16 minutes after 11 o'clock. Inside Sexplosion on this Friday evening with the guru of sex education, Dr. Raj Randanan of Total Image and the Adult Therapy Center, which is located at St. Augustine. There he treats all sexual dysfunctions in both male and female. Well, don't forget our lines are open if you would love to interact with Dr. Raj and our beautiful angels here with us on this Friday evening. Feel free. 222-8255, also at 612-8255. If you do decide that you want to send him a WhatsApp or a text message, you can also do that on his private mobile at 740-1961. You're listening to a program that deals with sex, love, and relationships exclusively on Power 102 FM. Nobody does better what we do best when it comes to sex education. Yeah.
Yes, so we're getting back to the gist of the matter, which is the oral sex part that we were talking about. But the lady's not saying exactly what they want. I wonder why. Oh, the other one who was telling me about nibbling on the neck, now she said to come to the front. Oh, and work your way down. But stop by the V. What V she talking about?
Victory.
The V on the donut. I find you pick up on that fast, boy.
She taking notes.
Somebody said, Junior, try my hairstyle.
I find hairstyle. But
The bald head look then.
But both our, that person never saw me before.
No, she never saw you before.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. She didn't know you used to have that before.
Oh yeah. How does that my hair look?
At that time, Junior had a ponytail, you know.
Yes. Yeah.
A ponytail, you know, for years, you know.
Yeah, they used to call me
Santana.
Santana. You know Santana? Yeah, they used to call me Santana.
And he said, we have black hat too.
Oh, he's a black hat, yeah. You know,
Let me search that, man.
I always felt black hat. Yeah, black. Oh, no, I mean hat, yeah. No, yes. Long ago, I had a long hair. I used to work run a record store along Circle Mall. Cams. I don't know if you're familiar with it. Yeah. There I met Raj, as a matter of fact. He used to come and ask for 245s.
Yeah, I used to collect music, you know that.
Yeah. Yeah. That was a long time.
Long time. That was
Long time.
donkey years ago.
Yeah.
That's when Junior was the man with the he was the ladies man, you know. Have a lady pass through that mall that he had chat with, you know. Everybody was family, you know.
Oh yeah. Everybody.
And when I go on they stand up to buy a record, he like, what do you ask the son come bother me for? All this woman here walking up and down. Yeah. You know when you can tell everybody take what you want and go faster. It's a rough up, you know.
Nice lady sign up my mentor.
Yeah, you want to come out and ask for this record or that record.
What Michael Jackson brought out recently, I say my Raj going, hey.
Yeah, just take what you want from the shelter.
They take one in each and you have it covered.
And pay money. Leave the money on the counter and go.
Yeah, leave the money and you go.
Yeah. Because you back to me, you know.
That was tough, man. It was tough times, man.
You see, Wicked, you haven't been on this program for so long. This is one of our, well, over the last year, this person have joined us called Izzy. And she have never heard your voice. So please say goodnight to Izzy. I'm sure right now she's dripping wet.
A very special good night goes out to Izzy. The loyal listeners. Hi. Introducing myself, Wicked Angel.
No, that's the butter spank. From Sexy Sad. Now tell me if that isn't a butt.
It's a suffable,
To spank. Don't look to bite it. Junior cannot bite a pit yet, Junior.
That's
Yeah, that's
And now when you paddle, you have to slap them, feel it jiggle in your hand.
Oh, good.
That's a nice spanking material.
Sexy Sad, I want to put my hand on that.
Yeah, you gotta bring it.
Ow! The reverberation.
And feel it, you feel that nice shake.
You see how what's she twitching? Why are you twitching so? She says, good night, my darling. We are getting home, way.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, so? Izzy, what are you doing there?
That's what you wanted to take as well?
We go share. We custom sharing, what the hell? We go share. You take the front, I take the back, and change over. I take half, you take the top half, I take the bottom half.
Yeah.
Though you cannot get any.
Why?
Which part you want?
Why?
Tell me which part you want. Wait, for you. What part you want? We share half and half. If I take half and she take half, it have nothing left. So you have to tell me what you want. Say fast.
I can share with you.
Yeah.
Go share and ask you.
So you care for her and you don't care for me?
That sounds
How are you going on? You're walking, right? You're walking from Port of Spain to Mount Hololo. I go hear about you. And Izzy says the more the merrier. Ooh. Yeah, you know, she would love for three of us to ravage her, you know. But I will share with you too. We'll have 1/3, 1/3, 1/3. So you get a piece of my half and you get a piece of her half.
Well,
So you get a third.
okay.
All right.
Enough.
Good. So it takes long to answer that boy.
because I was there.
Yeah, I was like, okay, she's checking out. Which one is less? 1/3 is less than a half. So he correct. If I get 1/3 and he get one and she get 1/3 and he get 1/3 and I get 1/3 and them get 1/3.
Anything you get.
Huh?
Anything you get.
You're
them, I'll be
contented?
with, yeah.
Oh, so you want to put then, Divi? Take it. Let she drown you in her juices. And she just get real wet, eh? Don't tell Junior. Please don't tell him.
Don't tell him. I went.
We went and do.
You dropped some tea in here, and I didn't realize it was here. So when I looked and I saw it, I said, "You must just put that there." And as I tasted, I thought it was iced tea.
But you know how long I put that there for you, Junior?
I didn't think.
And he complained, I ain't getting no tea. Like a little puss. For that you again. Yeah. Cost for your summit. However, she had a diamond security, you know. Rough shop, don't see if she a rough shop.
Try, man.
Try, yes, try she now.
Try here?
Yeah, try here what here. This hot. This is hot tea.
Your place or mine? No, this is what I call hot tea.
Rush over there and bust two slap on him and come back. Teach him a lesson.
No, this is what I consider to be warm tea, or this is the good tea.
This is not toe tea.
But warm tea, it's still hot though. No, this was boiled on a low stove because it continued to be hot. How about the family?
She knows nothing about cooking. So she don't know our low stove and a high stove.
Which one?
Who what?
Who? Family?
Wait! She got hot up. She,
The cooking, you can stand me with it. And I can
you could cook?
Yes, I can.
Yeah?
Prove it.
Well,
Cook something for we next
Bring
week.
something on there, yeah,
saltfish.
Of course.
As a matter of fact, you might even have to cook that. You could walk with that.
Bring your saltfish and come.
So, you're a cook, right? You can cook.
Yes, I can.
I love beans. Any kind of beans. Black eye beans, lentil peas, red beans.
I actually like lentil peas though.
You like lentil?
Yeah, yeah.
Love it.
I knew
You know what you cooking for us next week? That's what we want to know.
I don't know.
You don't know? Let me get a menu and present it to her. Yeah? Aye. People has put you in trouble, you know.
Real trouble.
Real trouble.
Anyway, folks, taking our time, 25 minutes after 11 o'clock. You are on the inside of Sexplosion on this Friday evening with Sexologist Dr. Raj of Total Image and the Adult Therapy Center, which is located out at St. Augustine. There he treats all sexual dysfunctions in both male and female. And just to remind you once again that our lines are open if you would love to interact with Dr. Raj, who knows maybe something sexual on your mind that you want to get off your chest. Well, this is the forum for it. All you've got to do is give him a call at 222-8255, also at 612-8255. If you do decide that you want to send him a text message or a WhatsApp message, you can also do that on his private mobile at 740-1961. Now, I remind you, this program may contain material that is not suitable for children. Parental guidance are therefore advised. Yeah.
Angel, send me a message on my WhatsApp, please. I don't like sharing. I just want to be the only one, suck that, deep throat, etc. I can't say who say that. Had trouble in Nikutia. I know somebody who's so jealous right now. She responded to nothing.
I know.
She vexed.
I know exactly who that is.
She must be squeezing her 25 cents and getting juice out of it.
Yes. We're squeezing the little man's head to the back of the 25 cents.
Yeah. And he crying.
Yeah, you know, and you know it's a guy head squeeze.
She is saying a word for a while now, boy. Where you?
I know who is that. I know who is that. But she'll get over it.
Ay, darling. Why are you so jealous?
I don't know. What? What? Who is? We're talking to family.
She jealous. She jealous.
I'm not. What?
Uh-huh.
Yes, things that make you say.
Not you, darling. You don't get jealous for them thing. The person who jealous not responding to anything.
Nothing at all?
Nah, she sign off. But of course, I'll hear about it later.
Oh yes, you will. You will hear about it later.
Let me see. Let's Kimberly. Okay, Somebody wants to know the name of the opening song, and I told her to listen to the program to get the name, which is Je t'aime. Je t'aime.
What, the theme song? The theme song?
Well, yeah, the opening song, the opening salvo.
No, I thought maybe they might have thought was the track we played before.
No, the opening song, Je t'aime. She asked me this question earlier today before we play any song, and I told her to listen to the program. So, Kimberly, did you get the name Je t'aime?
And it's by Anthony. The version that we are playing is by Anthony Ventura.
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 Mr. Yes. And somebody says, how to deal with a low sex drive? Come to the Adult Therapy Center in St. Augustine. 645-4543. And we have the sexy, sweet, delicious past angel of this program, Sapphire. Beautiful darling. How are you, my dear? I think you met her already on this program. I'm sure you did.
I think I did.
Yes. Yes. I'm sure she met you on this program. Such a beautiful ad. She have a ass. Well, oh, remember that ass? How taunt? You could bounce at 25 cents off it and get change.
Hey.
First the ass hard, it will break up that 25 cents into 5 cents pieces. 5 cents. Oh yes.
You got that? Hey.
Stenographer at home. So that's when she get hot up about food and all of a sudden boil long like baji.
Yeah.
When we start telling she will bring food for we, boil long like baji. We know that.
Yeah.
Hey, when last we make a river line? When last we gonna river line, girl?
Wow.
You got to make a river line with the angels. Inviting only angels.
As long as you don't bring fruits.
We're not inviting you.
As long as you don't bring
fruits. Oh God, did that. Behave yourself.
Eh.
Oh God.
But I put a hat on that.
She says she do remember you.
We had some interaction.
Yes, I know that. Put a hat on that.
Put a hat
Hey, you wicked boy. You are a wicked man. You are a very wicked man. You just break me, Zina. Let me finish program. I want to go home.
Not like me, man. We have the angels with us this year, we have the angels here. And I like both of them, eh?
Both of them, you Sparrow?
Well, I mean, I grew up in Calypso, so, you girls
Folks,
like
for
me?
you, those of you who don't know what both of them is, Google it. Both of them, or put it on, Bina is, look, oh, Bina, how are you? Indira is on, Gail is on. Oh, Gail talk about the different color sugar cake. Indira, what kind of sugar cake you just make? Do you make sugar cake? Bina. I wonder if Bina does make sugar cake. I don't know. We'll find out. Bina, am I seeing you tomorrow? I don't know.
But there you go, you got the answer.
What? I didn't get any answer. I
Yes,
just asked a question.
No, you say, am I seeing you tomorrow? Say, no, I don't know.
I said I don't.
But don't.
Hey, tomorrow is a special day.
Wait, tomorrow is your.
Tomorrow is my son's birthday.
Tomorrow is Rudy's birthday?
Yes. Tomorrow is Rudy's birthday.
Wow.
Saltfish with and boil and fry green fig. Well, you can't even do that. Ever make fig tal curry with roti? See, well, you're lapsing.
I never for some reason.
First time you're hearing that, I'll introduce you to somebody who the first thing he's going to ask you is if you can make that, and if you can't make it, he'll have no more conversation with you, and you will want to. Every woman he made, he does answer that.
What do you call it?
Fig tal curry
Fig tal curry.
and roti.
No, I never hear about that one.
You never hear about that? Oh, you never hear about that in serious?
No, I never hear about
Okay, are you going further? Next time you go in an Indian shop, a real Indian shop, ask them for that. And try it. You would like it, and you'll go back for more. Yeah. When we have our choker fest, we just have something called a choker fest. No meat, only choker, different type of choker. You must make fig tal curry. Must. If you don't have that, you better don't have nothing.
Oh, must remember that.
That does taste nice. Ooh.
Great. Anyway, folks, taking our time, it's now 27 minutes before 12 midnight. Inside Sexplosion and Power 2 FM with Sexologist Dr. Raj of Total Image and the Adult Therapy Center. Well, tell you what we are going to do. We're going to take a break and we'll be right back with you. Stay tuned.
Oh, we're ready. Standing
So you really don't know what's fig tal curry?
as one.
You really don't know what's fig tal curry?
No, I never know.
One people, one nation.
That's when you cook the fig. Like how you cook chana.
Let's do this with Cheryl Wilson.
Like if you make it chana now,
Two, empower.
same way you make the fig.
The supers are
Cut it up and curry it.
ready to take the stage.
Whoa. I got that already.
Kids Jamboree 2019 at the ML Ballpark, McCoy, on Sunday, 4th August.
Yes, that tastes great when it's hot, you see? Sapphire knows that.
Kids Jamboree 2019, superheroes and champions.
Oh, I'm so happy. She didn't abandon us. She's here.
Tickets around.
Who did not buy? Who's this?
Locker, Corner Queen and Henry Street, Port of Spain, Twin City Mall, Tunapuna and Arima, Fashion International, Arima and Twin City Mall, and at Blue 94's offices, 88 to 90 Abercrombie.
People soon as said I thought she abandoned us.
Get your access tickets early and join in on the adventure. The Supers touchdown at the Kids Concert of the Summer on Sunday, 4th August at the ML Ballpark, McCoy. Superheroes and champions. The fun and vibes is coming. Sponsored by Sunshine Cereals, Dairy, The Milky Milk.
Yeah, they call it jacket button. That's the other name for it. Jacket button.
Jacket button?
Like how paratha is what's up shop.
Yes.
Fig tal curry is called jacket button. Because when you cut it up, it looks like a jacket button.
Oh.
With the Empress, and the ultimate DJ Shane. And good music.
That's the English name for it. So when you go in an authentic Indian restaurant, you ask them for jacket button, tal curry, or fig tal curry, and hot sada roti. It must be hot, eh? You try some. Well, you know, the two partners are like, one of them dies all, he loved that. I foresee that after, you know, cook fig tal curry? They got okay, well, I don't want to talk to you. What's that? You forget something to read out?
Nah.
Oh.
I don't like how they leave like this. If they come in the morning and see this like that.
They blame you for it.
Is that go get it wrong?
Because you're the last person here.
That's correct. Correct as well. Well, I can tell you that when it comes to sex education, we are always one step ahead with a beautiful blend. Inside Sexplosion with sexologist Dr. Raj of Total Image and the Adult Therapy Center, which is located out at St. Augustine, and there he treats all sexual dysfunctions in both male and female. And just to remind you that you still got roughly about 25 minutes in which you can interact with him via the telephone at 222-8255, also at 612-8255. If you do decide that you want to send him a WhatsApp or a text message, you can also do that on his private mobile at 740-1961. May I remind you that this program may contain material that is not suitable for children. Parental guidance are therefore advised. You are listening to a program that deals with sex, love, and relationships exclusively on your number one all-round station. Yeah.
So we are talking about fig tal curry, and fig tal curry goes with saltfish. You can make it with saltfish. You add the saltfish to it. See, some people, they're giving you the English name now also, jacket button. I like the Indian theme. That's why I don't like the bus-up shot. I like parata.
Hey.
And I hate when anybody says roti skin.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I hate that.
Yeah, I don't like
Especially that advertisement by an Indian place calling roti skin.
Yes.
I just feel to tap up them two actors. There's no such thing as roti skin. Why are you always so stupid?
But what it says the other thing that you don't like to hear them say bus up shot or what?
I don't like to hear. No, I like parata.
Parata.
Yeah.
So parata and
So he's same thing with fig curry.
so, okay. So the definition of the both is the same thing.
Well,
Parata and bus.
well, yeah. Well, you the English name for it is bus up shot. And in Guyana, you know what they call it? Make a guess. Clap roti.
Clap roti.
You have to clap it to fight a mash up, you know. How do you think you get it to bus up?
No, they beat it with
With the dabla?
Yeah.
No, yeah. When you make it with me, slap it.
Oh.
So they call it clap roti in Guyana.
So it's like sex then?
You clap. Well, the dabla, you remember the dabla is a spank. You ever get spanked with a dabla? You never? You will.
One for the bucket list.
Somebody says, 2 fun facts. I love fig curry. And she have listened to Jetem 1,000 times. Ooh, she's back. The person who I thought wasn't here.
Yeah. Oh.
PPS.
Oh, okay.
I thought she went on a sabbatical.
Yeah. Hey.
Hi, Dr. Raj. Why some women does slime? That's a natural lubrication. Just as you have some men that have a lot of precum and some men have no precum. It's released by the cowpa gland in men and the batulin gland in women. So you have sliming, and sliming comes about because of attraction, chemistry between you and the person. Sometimes a woman shows if she slimes. There are women who don't slime as much, and there are women who they have to get into the act before they start to slime, and they have to get into the act of what they like. So, for example, if a woman likes spanking, and you initiate sex with her in a normal, conventional way, and you go to penetrate, you might have to use some sort of lubrication, even use saliva to get in. But if you spank her before you actually penetrate, she's wet like that. She's wetter. She's wet like the grasslands. She's wet like that area between Cedrus and the Carcass.
Oh, well, that is plenty wetting.
Wet.
Yeah. No,
I water.
No, that, yeah. As a matter of fact, like when you open, you splash.
Yes. You know the splashing thing.
Yeah.
But the sliming in a woman is to help with penetration. It's to help with attraction. It's, of course, a woman could get too wet. And that's when we have to actually tell you about the hair cloth. Did you buy your hair cloth yet? I'll give you one tomorrow. I'll make sure you walk around with a hair cloth, just in case. So a man have to say, hey, you have your own. Before you say, hey, you say, I have one.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah.
So you have one to use.
Yeah, especially on you see that stone here.
What stone?
Not there.
Don't cover.
Not there. I took more in your hand.
This.
She a big stone?
Yeah. See, look at her hand.
You're strained.
Yeah.
So wait, trying to tell me she married? Let me see. Oh, it's on the wrong hand, thank God.
No. That's the one that Superman is bricks from.
Kryptonite.
Yeah.
You know, some women believe if you wear a ring on the ring finger, it's kryptonite to men. But some men are attracted by it. Just as women are attracted by men who are married. Something about it. There's an attraction there. Since Junior don't wear a ring, they don't know if you come in or you go in.
No, I have a B-Mobile. Ain't no ring.
Good evening, Dr. Raj. My testosterone was tested at that. My doctor diagnosed me with hypogonadism, and there is. Come to the adult therapy center. How old are you?
But for me, though, the slime, I find when they perform an oral is something I try to avoid before actually.
Penetration.
No, for oral.
Yeah, because it could be a hindrance to oral.
Yeah, I find it's kind of.
Well, that's why you have to have the hair cloth. What you go to wipe off with? But you over the slime. That's why. Oops, I just gave away some information there.
I have a question here that I passed up.
Wait, I just gave out some information that I shouldn't have. You remember you tell me that?
Ooh. I have a message on the messenger service.
Message we man, go ahead.
Okay, this one.
Rest it on my chest.
Saying, she's a woman. What can women use for a low sex drive? I usually have a high sex drive right after my period, but later on in the month, it gets pretty low to a point where I don't get turned on at all.
If you're having a low sex drive, how old is she?
She didn't state how old.
It could be because your hormone changes closer to your period, so you get a higher drive. Outside of that, if the hormones are low, which is natural, that's your natural hormones as it is,
yes.
It means to say you are going to have a low libido or low sex drive. So you need something to boost that up. Depending on the person's age, there are a number of things that you could use. You could use the max desire, and that's generally for anyone from teenage to adulthood. You can use the lusty libido for anyone who is about before menopause, and you could use the probido anyone close to menopause or after menopause. So there are three main products for that.
Well, I can tell you that we are the driving force when you're dealing with sex education right here on Power 2.1 FM. Sexologist Dr. Raj Ramnanan of Total Image and the Adult Therapy Center. Now, for those of you who are listening to Sexplosion for the very first time, Sexplosion is featured here on Power 2 FM every Thursday and Friday evenings. On Thursday, Dr. Raj, he comes in and sits in with my brother, McIntyre David, and on a Friday, he's back here with me from 9 o'clock. I tell you, taking sex education where it has never been before. Exclusively on Power 102 FM. Yeah.
PPS didn't say if she could make fig tal curry with saltfish and hot sada roti.
She didn't tell.
She didn't say.
She didn't say.
So we'll know if we could put you in house or not. Yes. And a woman could cook, you want to put you in house, yeah.
Well, at least you know one thing.
To cook.
Yes, at least you know one thing, you wouldn't starve.
Well, that's what I meant. So, Angel, anybody want to put you in house? You don't know. Well, we don't know if you could cook. You're just saying you could cook.
Yeah. Saying and doing it.
Saying and, yeah. You come like Junior saying that he could go all night with you, and it might be 2 days he going with you. After the night finishes, Junior, please stop. And he goes, no, I go, no.
Like one of those little bunny rabbits?
No, the broken record. It's stick.
Oh, it's stick. Where it sticks? Oh,
on the grooves.
Oh,
not gory. Not gory. No, we ain't gory. We're not gory. No. We're not going to gory.
Well, for a minute there, you had me beaten because I see you circling your fingers, so.
Boy, we started off the program with the gory.
That's correct.
Right, but I'm talking about when the record stick, we're talking about going. Are you talking about doing so?
No, it's a wider.
Well, you are DJ how long and the record never stick with you?
No.
Okay.
That's a wider gory.
Dr. Raj, from what age does a man stop having erection? Do you know what age you stop again?
Who Junior? No, Junior. Who Junior talking about? No, he just left.
There's no age for a man to stop having erection. It could happen at any time. If you go through andropause at an early age, you'll stop having erection. If you have an injury or if you have a medical condition, you'll stop having erection. So there's no particular age when a man will stop having erection. If a man is healthy, he will not stop having erection until he dies.
Yeah, but let me ask you.
And your erection is supposed to die with you under normal circumstances.
Yeah, but we know as far as we women are concerned, but what causes a guy to, to lose that zeal for sex after?
Low libido, same thing, hormonal change, stress, not getting enough sleep, not exercising, drop in testosterone level, changes in your diet or your routines, your biological clock going out of sync.
So that could cause...
Yeah.
Wow.
So that will, it's called a low libido.
Yeah.
And low libido leads to no erection. So you stop getting erection after a while. With women, low libido leads to not being aroused as you're supposed to be aroused, but of course with lovemaking and whatnot, and because of the way you feel towards your partner, you will have some sort of arousal based on interaction. Men who have low libido, they're switched off. They prefer to go online, drink, whatever, as opposed to have a one-on-one with their partner because they're afraid of failing or they know they're going to fail. It's psychological also.
Oh, okay.
Correct? Do you have a low libido? We don't believe you. Prove it.
Is it below the chair, that low?
Or it's above the chair. Is it above the waistline or above the breast? We want to know how high it is now. You're not cooperating, you know. She's not cooperating. Reporter, I wonder if it have anything left here where I have to squeeze this.
Yeah, already bring it.
You could take, no, family have been so good.
Way.
No, family have been so good. You know what?
What?
Take the rest.
Thank you, Junior. Thank you on behalf of the Academy. And all its support and all the fans.
No,
I'd like to thank you.
I mean, he's a good brother.
Yes.
Take the rest.
Take the rest. Take the rest.
No, as a matter of fact, I'll do even better than that.
Uh-huh.
Take the Thomas.
Carry it home. It's yours.
No, take the Thomas.
I wonder if I could squeeze some out of the cup here.
No,
Can I ring a bottle to get something?
No, you can't squeeze nothing out of that. That's all.
You know, Angel just boasts about how she could cook. She will say, let me go upstairs and make some tea for them. We have a full kitchen upstairs, you know.
Yeah. They have a full kitchen upstairs. Yeah.
We have somebody who will help you cook up there.
Yeah.
You didn't follow it.
I know. Oh, yeah. Yes. Yeah. No, not that time yet. But it'll come.
Oh, yeah, true.
Yeah.
True. They come out to work yet.
No, they didn't come out to
They come out to work at 12.
No. Hey! Where that broom here? Where gone?
Behind, check behind.
Oh!
Oh.
Yeah. Where that broom? I want to know. Like somebody take it and make kite.
So I'm talking about Johnny.
No.
When I look at the type of broom now.
A cookie broom.
Cookie broom.
You can jar him with that, you know.
So let me ask you a question. The cocaine brooms that are made is special levels for special things.
No.
Because if you could watch that cocaine broom
I know it's for
and know
Johnny.
exactly what it is for, you didn't say you could have said, well, family.
It's the sweep body place.
No,
It's for.
you
It's
could
for.
say, no, you could say family.
Like
you
a
all-
cockroach.
No, you all make kites and power 102. But you just look at the broom and the first thing that runs to your mind.
Why is that?
I know.
Look at Junior look like a zombie.
I actually thought when he was looking around, he was
Looking for the zombie.
No.
Oh.
It was mice or something coming out.
No, you won't get.
So when I look in the corner there, and I was like, okay, it had to be jumping. When I see the cookie
You
broom,
work it out fast.
I tell you.
That's why I tell you, you'll get help if you go upstairs.
so that jumpy.
No, not really. Go upstairs now.
Hello.
Go. We're waiting. The program finishes at 12.
Just tell the security you want to go upstairs.
Yeah, the program finishes at 12.
It's alright. Okay.
No. This is like, don't want to sit down and talk.
And if you get frightened, you take out all your clothes and then run back down.
Yeah. No.
You never hear when you see that you have to take out all your clothes and leave it there? Your grandmother never tell you that? Well, you see, dies biting this happened to you. That is why if something has happened to you, that is why this happened to you. Don't do the right thing. Take out all your clothes and leave it there and come down back.
Yeah.
Stand upstairs.
Yeah. And you got to make sure that you take the pill before. Whereas there's a possibility, you know.
The pill, what pill is that?
Hmm?
What pill is that?
The pill that don't.
Oh. I thought that was the morning after, not the morning before.
If you take that after, if you take that the morning after.
Junior.
You don't know any tablets. Me don't.
Ooh, Angel Girl, I apologize on behalf of management and staff of Power 102 and Radio Vision Limited for putting up with Junior. I had to do that for 15 years of my life.
Yeah. And we're not married, eh? Yeah, so you don't know, I know him a long time or no?
No, we're talking about doing program together.
I know him
The
since.
first time I did program here, Junior ran out of the studio.
Yeah.
The first time he heard the word penis and vagina,
Mm-hmm.
Junior was, this is no joke, you know. Junior was sitting in the corner there.
Yeah.
The late Christian was sitting there, and I was sitting right here. And Chris and I had a banter about penis and vagina, and he grabbed everything that he could grab and run out of here. You know, because he don't know what penis and vagina
I
is.
was young in the game. I mean, it was the first time I sat down with Dr. Raj. And that was almost more than 15 years ago.
Well, I was just saying 15.
Just round it off.
So how do you feel now?
Many people lift up that they're gone in.
Junior.
No, watch out, about lift up that computer.
Okay.
Why you
I
think
start
like
to
that?
sweat.
Why you think like that?
When you radio police listening and they lock your tail up,
No, but
you forget they come for you already?
no, don't forget that computer. I mean, if you only lift that computer up. No, but there's a big difference now.
Mm-hmm.
No, a big difference.
Anyway,
now.
for those of you who want to get your equipments and your toys
Hey.
and gadgets and whatnot, Dr.
Yeah.
Raj Adult Boutique is open in Debe
Princess Town.
and after Grand Bazaar, Bamboo number 3, and of course, Total Image in St. Augustine over the week, well,
Do we have
over
any,
tomorrow.
do we have any specials on this week?
They have some specials going on.
Yeah.
And you could always get your discounts also, but you, of course, everything has to be vetted by head office. If you're looking to make your appointment to come in tomorrow, I'm at the Adult Therapy Center tomorrow in St. Augustine from 12 to 3:30. Do not make a 3:30 appointment because I'm out the door at 3:30. I'm entering a marathon. I have to start running at 3:30. I'll be out the door running. Yeah, so I'll be out the door running at 3:30. Don't watch me like if I'm mad.
No, the minute you say out the door running, I thought you were going to enter some Olympics or something.
And I want to tell you, did I just say I intend a marathon?
Yeah, but I never knew you was a runner.
I'm not a runner. I hand in water.
Oh. Well, that was,
I am at the water station.
no, well, that was my first thought, eh?
Well, you could have said, Raj, I didn't know you just hand out water.
I wanted to make it look good.
Oh.
I didn't want to say, what family is a water boy or?
Well, I am a water
No,
boy.
well, I didn't want to think. I didn't.
I will go and hand out water
No,
for
but
people that they run.
No, but seriously speaking, it's a marathon you're going to attend.
No, June, yeah.
You sure?
No,
Okay.
I have to MC something tomorrow.
Well,
I
didn't know that.
I know that, you know.
I didn't know that.
Yes. Big job, boy.
What?
Big job for my nephew.
Real.
His reception tomorrow.
You see what he's doing tomorrow? He's an MC. Angel. Very, very good. Do you do that often?
Yeah.
Being an MC?
Yeah.
No. You know, I thought, knowing you for 15 years, I thought so, but I said better to hear you say than I do because that might be threatening for my job.
Oh my God.
Because we don't use a consumer that.
No.
You do that every weekend.
I play music, but you are an MC. You know, I tried being an MC, but it didn't work for me. But you seem to be doing good.
I'm very good at it.
I know that.
Yeah.
So you're
I
going
can handle my story too.
But I know that you're going to MC tomorrow.
Yes.
You're a real MC boy. No, family.
So what are you trying to tell me, Julia? Wait. All these years you know me.
Yeah.
And that's what you'll have to say tonight to me?
No, but I know you're
I juke out your eye, you know? You're looking at the national flag.
No, but I know you're an MC. No, I never know you. I never thought of you being an MC.
I just DJ too. So take care, lost your walk.
You DJ as well.
Yeah.
Stick with the MC.
No, you never hear me DJ.
No, that's a better position.
No.
No?
I could do both.
No, you can. Oh. You're running your own ferry to Tobago.
Hey, that does break down. That does break
No,
down.
yes, you're doing both.
We're not going there at all. They can't get that right. Sorry for them. They just can't get that right. When you blight, you know. When you blight, wet paper that's got you, know.
No, that's a fact.
Oh. So when you blight, you blight.
I remember in the old days in the country, yeah, paper just cut you.
Yeah, but that's regular paper, but when wet paper cut in you, that's when things real bad. And when crapo smoke your pipe, you know, it's smoking you.
Wow. So when you think you're coming, you're going.
You're gone. With that, folks, Angels, your last words before we end the program. It's wonderful having you here for 2 nights in a row, looking at your beautiful face and other things.
God.
Put the camera on him.
No, done already. He's gone.
He gone, yeah.
There you go.
Then you would have seen who's the MC.
Yeah. You would have gotten a delayed.
And Wicked Angel, thanks for coming in at such short notice.
So
After
nice being
after sabbatical, you have children and things during that time. What do you get married? What happened? Divorce, married, divorce. What went on? All kind of thing.
all kind of thing.
You go tell me in secret.
Yeah.
I want to share it with everybody.
Okay,
else.
no, when they say tell him in secret, not that one that is. I'm gonna
No, no,
secret.
no,
Nah, the whisper in the ear.
Oh, whispering.
Up
Yeah.
close, up close now.
Right, but that's the
That will
more.
tickle me in places that I like to be tickled. You're getting jealous? Huh? Yes, yes.
I will shout it, right? It's okay. I will shout it. All right.
She will share it with you.
All right.
Yeah.
Until next week,
Yeah.
Thursday,
Thursday at 7.
from 7 till 9,
9 o'clock
and
with my
on
brother.
Friday, next week Friday, from
Friday
9.
from 9,
So,
yeah.
folks, thank you for being with us, sharing time with us, and I did enjoy the program tonight.
I
Yeah.
did too.
It was nice.
You did?
Yeah, I did.
So, we see you next week then?
Yeah.
Okay, I was kind of frightened after Junior behaved like a
Next
IMC.
Friday, right?
Next week Friday. Alright.
By next week Friday, see, she put in, she bought up there and says, spank it!
No.
No.
Slap it hard!
No, by next week Friday, I say, tell her, very bathroom, she say, in there.
Good night, folks.
Anyway, folks, you've been listening to Sexplosion on Power 102.1 FM with the only sexologist in the Caribbean, Dr. Raj and our Total Image, and the Adult Therapy Center, which is located out at St. Augustine, and there he treats all sexual dysfunction in both male and female. And I would like to say a very special thanks to the two angels, Wicked Angels, and the new angels. Not frightened, we will break in. Yes, it's always nice having you, and we're looking forward to seeing you. Looking forward to seeing you next week. So, folks, for those of you on the roadways, please remember, driving is a privilege. If you're good to it, it's going to be good to you. Don't drink and drive. So, until next time, I'm Junior Saldana. Take care of yourself and each other. Have a beautiful day tomorrow. Hey, look, don't forget, love you.